What's the crack, lads? Happy Thursday. Welcome into the stream. We are back. We're rocking the Barcelona top today, so hopefully we can play like prime Barcelona now instead of playing like prime Wigan. I don't know. But hope you guys are good. We are chilling. We're going to give a quick run through of some stuff. Let me get my overlay up here. Welcome in everybody to the chat. My chat will come up in a couple of minutes. I don't have any messages coming in here on OBS at the moment. But yeah, let's see what's going on. We do have a couple of events as well, but we are going to be kicking off. We have got our Road to Glory up. We are going to be kicking off with a bit of co-op. So we actually are going to be playing with Lucas and we're going to be playing with Laza. They are both club legends on the YouTube as the tier list. So we're going to be getting those in. We are going to be trying out a couple of new players as well in the Road to Glory today. We don't have Adriano on this profile. We do have Adriano on the other profile, so we might swing a couple of games with him as well. But hopefully all of you guys are good. I have a bit of a cold, lads, so hopefully my voice is okay. I have a bit of a cold. We were playing a bit of footy last night. I was playing I think it was like a 90-minute game last night, and then there was like 10 minutes extra time as well. So I was pretty dead crawling into bed last night. But yeah, I mean, I've got fighting spirit. I've got 90 stamina on my card. So we were good to go, man. We were good to go. But I'm getting old. But let's see what's up. I'll check the stats here now a second. Zilber, welcome in the skin. Foo, Mr. Plane is believing. Good afternoon. Laza, we will get you in a couple of minutes. Lens, how to join your co-op? Well, I've already explained. I'm going to be playing with two club legends on the YouTube that are signed up as members, Laza and Lucas, but the rest is going to be an open lobby. So you can just join when I open the game. Lens has asked that about 15 times. Chiba, what's up, bro? Welcome in, man. Welcome to the stream. Breed in, breed out. Yeah, we are. We're going to chill out today. Darren, welcome in. Paul, welcome in. Jack, welcome in. Who else is there? Royal Striker, what's up, bro? Welcome in, lads. Lucas is in. The main man, El Presidente, is in. Bessart is in. We will be streaming, lads, for probably around... Chiba, welcome in, bro. Alex, welcome in. We probably will be streaming, lads, for roughly around, I would say, maybe 3 hours. So we'll try and see what we are from there and go from there and see how the game is playing. But look, before we start, we've all the boys in. Before we start with the Anaconda, he's going to be feasting today. I feel like the Anaconda is going to be an absolute beast today, lads. Faisal, welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Lucas El Anaconda. That's your new name. We do have some freebies, man. We do have some freebies. So we've got the chance deal from the Spanish League. We've played for that. I haven't completed the free legend spin either in there. Weza, welcome in as well, brother. I didn't see you there. My chat is so weird, man. It's coming in a bit delayed. But we do have a couple of free spins here. We have these boys here, the Spanish League stars. So you've got one free of that. Look, we'll just open that up now straight away. I'm going to start recording this stream, actually. I am working on a new setup as well. So we finally have ordered some stuff on Amazon Prime. I'll show you that stuff in... Of course it's a goalie. Bono from YouTube we're after getting. It's always a goalie, lads. It's always a goalie. There's no doubt. There's two things in life, right, that are guaranteed. Taxes, having to pay your taxes, and me actually getting a goalkeeper in first spin, on a free spin. Now, that's not a bad option, actually, as a 5-star, but we also have the free Encore as well. I mean, these guys, lads, looking at these, man, like... These are very disappointing player of the weeks because they're re-releases, but if you haven't got one of these, there are a couple of nice ones in there. Dembele from me on this profile, Road to Glory, would be insane. So I can see what they're trying to do. No, my luck, I'll probably get a goalkeeper, lads. Danilo would be a beast for me as well. Grimaldo, I already have him. But we'll open up this, then we'll do a couple of reviews, then we'll get a bit of co-op going. Legend AI is difficult. Yeah, you have to play the AI at its own game. Lewandowski, phenomenal finishing, is good. Yeah, I would like him for my play style. Ooh, it's 5-star. Lads, give me Dembele. Kubo, is it? Oh, David Silva, not bad, not bad. Toni Kroos, player of the week. I think he's too slow, personally speaking. I mean, every player is good if you know how to use them, but I do think that there are a lot of players that are a bit too slow. Now, we didn't complete the events yet for the free legend spin. If you've already done that, you will be able to clear this and get your free spin of the second legend. We've got 12 left to go. And we've got 2 left to go on the 50 coins and another 50 with 7 there. So we'll probably do a couple of these too as well. We'll probably do a few of these if he's going to be, if it's going to be, if we have time to do that. So as I said, lads, we will be playing with Laza and Lucas in just a couple of minutes. But yeah, this tour event is quite easy to use. Football lad, welcome in, bro. Beat the 162 in the world to make it. Let's go, baby. Yeah, the gameplay has slightly changed, lads, in the last couple of weeks. I don't know if you guys have picked up on that. Laza, welcome to the club. Legend, another legend from Laza. Absolutely legend, man. Himself is a big legend in the PES community, of course. Laza, one of the best co-op players I know. So Laza, you better be carrying me today now because I'm on my road to glory. But what am I doing here? Oh yeah, so they also have this present here, which I've slotted into my squad. So you've got your special login present, you've got your special login bonus, you've got the tour event and the challenge event. Ochawa, is that how you pronounce his name, lads? Is it Ochawa? Because I was calling him Aqua. That's how I was calling him now, I'll be honest with you. But I think it's Ochawa. So yeah, is it Ochawa or Ochawa? I would have said Ochawa. Ochawa. Anyway. Baxter, welcome in, brother. Bessert, you got Bebeto. Average. He's not great, to be honest with you. Usman, welcome in, bro. Legend AI is difficult if you don't understand the game. Yeah, I mean, it's all about playing the AI exactly how you need to play them. Like, it's kind of easy enough once you get used to it. We also have the standard player ticket here, lads, for the Liga BBVA. So we'll use one of them. Ochoa. Lens, Drogba is good, but it depends how you use him. If you're comparing him to Romario, no, he's not. But if you're comparing him to Koller or Morientes or any of those, yeah, he's a beast. Give me someone 90. We already have as well, lads, the 5-star nominating contract that we unlocked from the match pass. So we could theoretically get a really good player, or else we could get Lobotka, who we could get for like our midfield. It depends, man. It depends. We already got Bono there, so definitely won't be getting him. Thuram would be good, and we also could get Lobotka if we wanted there as well. But yeah, they also have added some of these, right? Now, I want to show you something just before we start, okay? So we are over here in eFootball DB. These are all the players that they've added. So they've all these added now. These are going to be next week's players. So for Monday, we're going to have the Fans' Choice English League. So you've got a couple of interesting ones in there. The player levels obviously need to be updated. But we've got Saka, we've got Rice, Silva, Rashford, McAllister, we've got Pickford, Madison, Gundogan. Loads of players there that we have to choose from. Willian, there's a lot of interesting ones, right? We also have these Highlight Spanish League cards. They're in the same pack as this card pack here with the big time or showtime Spanish players, the Barcelona players, Spanish League players. They're in here as well. Rudiger's not bad. I think that Rudiger is going to be one of these players that if you are looking at him, obviously the lads need to update the player levels here, but we'll just max it out ourselves and do it. Like as a destroyer, if you get him, he's going to be a bit of a beast for you, lads. You get 90 jump, even though he's really tall, and he's got the heading and aerial superiority, player skill. And then you're also going to have 75 in both of those. 75 speed, 75 acceleration, 89 physical contact, 90 jump, and then the rest you can just pop in to there if you want to go with that route. I mean, he's an absolute machine, lads. A really, really, really good player. 95 aggression is huge. One of the best destroyers in the game. How much curl set is important for crosses? It's not as important because the crosses are so busted in the game at the moment. If you do stunning crosses, man. If you do stunning crosses, there's no really need in there's no really need in using any of those, in my opinion, right? You don't need curl because it's tracked to finishing. This Lewandowski is interesting as well if you want to take a look at him. But the problem with Lewandowski, lads, if we are looking at him here, right? This Lewandowski kind of falls into the same trap as some of the other ones that they have released, right? So he does have 25 levels to go, which isn't bad. But if you are going to be training up these players, man, you kind of have to kind of pick exactly where you want to put them. And I think that Lewandowski is literally just a point and shoot type player, you know? I think the big time players that are going to be coming, the next kind of big players is they've actually added a few of these, right? So just give you a quick little look at these on here. we do actually have a couple of new epics that are going to be coming, right? So you've got Rijkaard, you've got Hullet, you've got Kaká. Some of these aren't even updated with a face yet, like with an actual image, right? There's a load of different ones coming there. You've got Fernando Torres that they added there. You've got Van Basten, which is a big time Van Basten there. Seems to be from the Netherlands. So there's 3 Netherlands epic, and like that's probably the pack that's going to come. 2 epics in a big time, which is Van Basten, Rijkaard, and Hullet. That's going to be a game-changing type of pack for early doors eFootball 24. You've got a couple of Inter players. You've got a couple of random players here. That was the Ochoa guy that was there that they added as the freebie epic. Cambiaso, another version of Torres there. There's loads of new players that they're going to probably be adding. And let's be honest, they're probably going to extend upon that when eFootball 2024 comes out. So, yeah. But anyway, lads, look, we'll get into all of that throughout the course of the video. We are going to start with some co-op. So I'm going to set the match room up. Lucas and Laza, ye should already have the password. So I'm just going to type in the password here and change the screen. And I'll be right back in 2 seconds because I need to change my screen over anyway. And once Lucas and Laza are in, because they are club legends on the channel, and that is a perk of the channel, we'll be able to get them in, and then we'll be able to open it up for whoever else wants to join, right? Whoever else wants to be our victims. So yeah, no pressure. We're using our road to glory though. That's the only problem. So I'm not expecting us to beast, but we still have a good enough squad. So Lucas and Laza, if you are in the chat, man, there is the room match number. If you want to join that, it's 00325433. I'll give you a couple of seconds to get in for that. El Anaconda is the new name. I mean, the Anaconda, lads, he's famous. Not many can handle the power of the Anaconda. So you're going to see him unleashed today. I'll tell you that. He is on form with me the last couple of days. We'll play probably about 2 co-op, and then we'll probably play an hour of co-op, 2 hours of divisions and road to glory / kind of messing around with different formations and stuff. And then we'll go back to doing a couple of training guides, reviews, all that sort of stuff as well. Let me just catch up with the chat while we're here. The 2 boys are in. We're going to open up the match room, lads. So whoever wants to play can play. There is the password. I'm actually going to get rid of the password. We're going to go home. So myself, Lucas, and Laza are going to play all as home. And then we're going to have match time, 10 minutes. We're going to have injuries on, extra time on, penalties on. And we're going to have the max number of substitutions as 6 because we want to rotate a bit. Subs and extra time. Condition is going to be good. And then we're going to go superstar on the co-op AI level. Not that that really matters. So once Laza and Lucas and myself are home, we'll get ready to rock and roll, lads. This is going to be good. I got Scholes and Czech in the free tries. I mean, Scholesy isn't bad if you play him. Czech is pretty decent as well. Drogba and Salas. Drogba, yeah, is pretty decent. Xabi Alonso is a second card, says Lorenzo. Lens, I have a video on all the legends, so if you want to check out any of those, you can. Any of the legends that are there, you will be able to check it out. Exotic Clips, welcome in. All right, Lucas, we're waiting on you to go prefer side, man. Unless you don't want to play with us, which is fine. Ow. Bit of toffee stuck to my my tooth. Ambrosini, yeah, I have training guides on literally everybody, lads. Aldrich, welcome in, bro, welcome in. Rudiger, any version of Rudiger realistically is beast. It is a pretty decent one. Alex says that he got Silva too. He is an amazing whole player. So happy New Year. I would say that Silva is pretty average. I think the biggest problem with Silva is that his movement and his AI, because of the way that they've balanced the AI, and I did pack David Silva as my player of the week as well. His movement and his AI is slightly different because the AI now, the way it works with the player ID, it's all mixed into different like skills. So that's how they've kind of done it. Lucas, you have to do the objectives, man. You have to do the objectives. I didn't do it. I didn't do the objectives yet. I haven't done the objectives. It just means that you can complete the objectives today with the Spanish League. Yeah, Lorenzo, we can do that. I have another video coming. That's going to be a tier list video with Pezep. Obviously, some of you guys will know Sep from Twitch. And we did a tier list on the 70, I think it's 70 legends in the game. So this is taking a bit of time, lads. Hopefully the servers are okay today, and hopefully that Hopefully the servers are okay and hopefully the connection is okay. Even if it's just playable, man, that's all we want, really. We're not asking for much. All right, so I'm bringing in De Ligt, Anguissa, Sane, Ferrer, Eze, Epasi, and Perisic. Lucas is on his road to glory as well. And Laza is bringing the firepower with Son, Nkunku, Romario, Maldini. Yeah, we're going to be leaning heavily on Laza's team here. So let's go, baby. See, the problem is, lads, when they release the early version of the players, right? When they release the club packs and when they do release the upcoming club packs, they are potentially going to be the best version of the cards. Because obviously when you're taking a look at the players that I have from like literally over a year ago, some of them cards are insane because number one, they're kind of like got a really good balance of stats. And number two, they have enough training levels that when the gameplay changes with the playstyle proficiency, that's going to be a big swing. That's going to be a big swing. YT07, use the Discord, man. Use the Discord. Yeah, of course, big time Maradona is beastly, man. Any of those players are beastly. No, I think we're going to actually start Romario up front, lads. I think that's probably the best route to go. We are playing long ball counter. Hernandez is going to get in the bin as well. We'll bring in De Ligt. And who else will we try in? We'll actually throw in DePaul, lads. A few people ask me to play with him, so we'll throw him in. We'll throw Perisic in there. Get the crosses in. And yeah, I'm happy enough with the rest of that squad. I'm in trouble, says El Anaconda. The stream is faster than my game. I mean, Lucas, you're going to just be able to see into the future, man. Risky, hello, I'm from Indonesia. Welcome in, bro. Greetings from Ireland. Baxter says, you just get the latest Tura, man. He's an absolute don in the middle of the park. He clearly has player ID too, which makes him feel premium. That's the thing, Baxter. The way the player ID works now, as far as I've got confirmed to me, is that the player ID is now a mixture of the player's height, weight, stats, and player skills. So before, you could have a player like Roberto Carlos. He still has the little, when he's doing his little run-up. But that was more evident in the older PES games. Whereas in this, it seems to be a mishmash of everything combined. YT07, use the Discord, man. Use the Discord. Use the Discord. I can't speak Indonesian. I can barely speak English, man, to be honest. Apologies. Lucas just scored a banger. Yeah, not a lot of people know that, Alex, is that like the way that they've changed it. I mean, I know you didn't play PES before, but before you could have PES where you could have a certain player that would have literally terrible stats, right? I mean terrible stats, like 80 speed, 80 whatever, right? And you could just have a couple of like unique player ID animations. Like Beckham is one with the free kicks, his certain animation. Neymar, foot dribbles, all that sort of stuff they brought in PES 16, 17. But now it seems to be, it's kind of gone a little bit more, I would say arcadey, but more RPG. And because there's no real definitive information out there, it does take serious hours of testing to kind of see what works. Maradona does have player ID. All right, Y207, I'm going to have to time you out, man. I'm not watching my, I'm not looking at all those messages. I've already given you about 10 warnings. All right, so let's crack on, lads. Roystein is ready for action. Laz and Lucas, this is the dream team, lads. This is it. This is the dream team. I'm going to make some loads of runs now for you, Laza. Don't worry. Oh, a bit of lag. I didn't want that pass. We'll survive, though. Good step from Lucas. Lovely ball. Lovely spread. I'm on behind. Andy, welcome in, bro. Welcome in. That's a free, lads. That's surely a free. Oh, I'm going to pop this. I'm going to pop this. Yeah, Andy, they're going to be bringing some good packs. Don't worry about that. You definitely don't need to worry about good packs. Because the start of the game is going to be a huge thing from. Oh, it switched to me, man. What was going on with the player switching there? Lovely Barry. Nah, ref! Figo is pretty decent. I have videos on all of these players, lads, if you want to check them out. Oh, ref! Was that clean? No way. All right, watch the gap through the middle. We have that, lads. We deal with that. That's better now. Both on the ring. I'll change. Oh, bit of lag, lads. Lovely. 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 Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful from Laza. Just a little fake shot, lads, on the spot. Little foot roll, Nkunku. Like, there's a lot of players that you can have that are OP. I kind of get into an argument with some guy the other day on my live stream where we were talking about, like, different types of players, right? And the thing is, there are certain players that just do it for you, regardless of, you know, their actual stats, regardless of their positioning, regardless... Oh, lads, that's very laggy. That's noticeably laggy. I don't know what it's like for you, Laz or Lucas, but it's really bad for me. But let's see. We'll move on. We get one goal, we'll shut up shop. It's a nice spread. Look at that. Oh, Laza. Lovely. Lovely. Ah, it's just too powerful. The refs play on, though. It's a free, though, surely. What? Was it their advantage there? Lovely read. Defending in packs, lads. We're defending in packs. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, slip it in. And the shot. Oof. I was trying to switch that back. Craig, welcome in. And I think that's one thing I'd like to see them do. If there was anything that they were going to do, it would be to kind of like have that PES 2016/17 like really good emphasis on player ID, because I think that's when PES was at its pomp, especially the PES franchise. Like, there's a lot of stuff of eFootball that I like, but I don't like some of the stuff like with the player skills and that. I do like that you can give additional skills. Oh, I'm off. Yeah, that's lovely. Good read. I do like that you can give additional skills. Oh, it's a bad ball. But I don't like the fact that a lot of the skills are kind of limited to the player's position and limited to, like, for example, if you were able to switch a player's formation from like a left winger to an attacking midfielder, and then you were only able to have certain player skills as an attacking midfielder, that would add a bit of variety to the game. Do you get me? That, like, if you like kind of an RPG style. It's too slow, lads. Too slow. Good step though. All right, we're defending well. We're defending very well. We look very solid at the back. Lovely ball back. Give him an option now. Give him an option. I'm out wide. There we go. And there we go. That's lovely building, lads. And I'm gone. Daddy's gone. Daddy's gone. Needs a good pass. It is a beautiful pass. It's a fantastic pass. And Laza with the roll finish. What a goal. We had two options. Brilliant running from the boys. And Laza with a banger of a finish from Epic Romario. That was a lovely break down the wing, lads. What's the camera? I use dynamic wide, bro. I use dynamic wide. I think it's 022. I think that's what I use. But yeah, I mean, use whatever works. I think that's really nice for me. It's close enough for me while being kind of far enough away as well. This is good football, lads. This is good football. I'm not greedy. Oh, Lucas. Oh, he was offside. Really? Oh, man, that looked onside to me. Definitely need to probably change my camera angle. I'm from Ireland, man. I'm from Ireland. Yeah, I mean, none of the cards are that far off when you compare them. Like, if you, like, I showed that before. If you compare, like, the new Lewandowski, like, you're talking about a couple of different stats that, yes, it might make a little difference, but it's not going to be game-changing, you know? It's not going to be game-changing for you. So, it all depends. It all depends on how you play. I'm going back post. That's where it's coming. There we go. See that, lads? See that for a read. Lovely, Laza. Out wide now, Lucas. No, Lucas. We need that quicker. We need that quicker. I know you're playing in the future, Lucas. All right, see if there's a trick coming on here from This Is Not PES. Yeah, we've seen it all before, buddy. We've seen that all before. Laza trying a few flicks and tricks. We're not out of the woods yet, Laza. This game could turn on its head with the lag, lads, I'm telling you. Lovely, Lucas. That's brilliant. Laza lets it run on. DePaul making the run. We're swinging back in. What a pass, but it just didn't work out. Lads, we're playing some vintage football. The gameplay feels a little bit smoother today. I know the lag is bad, but the gameplay definitely feels a little smoother. Come on, boys. Lucas stands him up. Brilliant. Brilliant, Lucas. Brilliant. Oh, this is magic. This is magical. Lazza's trying to... I tried to pass it as well. Maybe I should have put the shoulder in. Lovely, Lazza. Make the run. It's breathtaking football, lads. What happened just happened to Courtois. The man is OP. Yeah, Courtois is pretty decent, man. Really struggling to get a win on the online league. The past day, I hammered someone 9-1 after I had a notification about network and haven't been able to win since. Maybe you broke the game, man. Maybe you broke the game. Lazza's dominating. There was an update to the gameplay last week. So last week they made a big change to the pace of the ball and the reaction time of the defenders. Let's see if they've changed it today. I don't know if they have. Based on this, I'll have to play some divisions, which we will do. So it's all good, Lucas. We're beasting, man. We're beasting. Legend, though, Hyper Footy is all about playing them at their own game. That's all. And Paul, yeah, I would definitely agree with Football Lad there. If something isn't working for you, chances are they've changed things, that your formation isn't working or your tactics aren't working. I always find if I'm struggling, I go back to a flat 4-4-2. DMF, CMF, left and right midfielders. Back 4 and 2 up front. One small, one tall. No, Andy, I mean, you talking about patch notes, man. Is that a joke, man? Is that a joke? Come on. Be realistic, man. No, there was nothing. Oh, interception. Go on, Lazza. If you need me, I'm here. If you need me, I'm here. It's too easy for Lazza, lads. It's too easy. It's 2-0. I gave him the option, but as I said, lads, Lazza wouldn't pass his mother, man. He would not pass his mother. You know, and that's fine. That's fine, but he goes for glory, you know? Oh, man, I tried to first time press that. We're doing fairly well, lads. Oh, that's a great pass. That's a beautiful ball. Manual goalkeeper. Oh, man, I cooked it, but the responsiveness is terrible, man. I tried to cook that there a little bit more. Tara, we've literally just gone live about 30 minutes, man. So welcome in, and we will be doing a couple of more co-op. Although, lads, this is pretty laggy for me, so hopefully it's not a day of it today. It could be my connection, to be honest. Usually Thursdays are pretty bad for me, but the last few Thursdays have been fine. But it is really unresponsive for me. It's smooth. It feels smooth with the players, but when the lag kicks in, I'm in trouble. Unlucky. Unlucky. Nice touch. Oh, a little slip through. Oh! Lovely play again, lads. Tara, I didn't get my free epic yet. I didn't do the objectives. Craig, I have a video coming up on Adriano. I personally think he's really, really good. But it's only because I've played so much with Koller, that Adriano is kind of like a faster version of Koller. That's basically what he's like. He's not as tall, obviously. I don't put as many balls into the box. But he is a beast. Oh, it's a lovely ball. And see that, Lazza, we pass around here. Great ball, attack it. All right, I'm going back. Nice. Oh, man. Lovely play. Unlucky, Lucas. That'll do. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Oh, that's smash and play. Oh, it's an interception. A brilliant interception, lads. That's a lovely play, though. We're attacking. This formation is super, super smooth, lads. Big switch from Lucas. What a ball. Oh, Lazza gets the head knocked back. I'm playing poor, lads. I'm playing poor today. I'll be honest with you. Good ball. I'll track. But the lag helps us catch him. That's a lovely block, Barry. Well done. Who was that to? Who was that past the man? All right, I'm going to make a few changes, lads. I think we've got a few tired boys here. But the team has done good. Oh, yeah, they're dead. They're dead. Schneider on the right flank has been good. Koller and Messi up front. Yeah, I mean, Paul, it depends how you play, but he is pretty decent, man. Gilroy, good morning. Welcome in. If the mate... Laza. Ah, yes. You have to have the crack, Laza. Amit, welcome in, bro. If the maintenance starts in mid-August and ends in September, it might be the biggest maintenance ever. No, I reckon what they'll do is they'll have a transition over with the next update, and then it'll come the big eFootball 24 update. Free pack, you got Kubo. Yeah, Kubo's pretty decent. I got super sub and stuck it on my Adriano. He might be one of the best super subs I've ever had. That's the thing, Tara. People don't understand that sometimes when you get a player, right, and he isn't good enough to play, like, as in your starting 11 all the time, that doesn't mean that he can't be, like, an unbelievable game winner for you. And I definitely think Adriano is game-changing that way, like, because he's a match winner. Like, you've got, like, brilliant passing or brilliant shooting, doesn't need to dribble too much. All he does is need to get onto the end of things. And with the way that the game plays at the moment, like, if you don't have, like, a 90-plus acceleration guy, it doesn't really matter speed-wise because you're not able to outrun players anyway. You saw Romario there when I had acres of space in the first half. Like, you can't leave players for dead anymore. Thinking getting him going to go all out for Baz. I missed on Koller. Should I get Keane or Andy Cole with the PES points? I would say Keane is pretty decent, yeah. I actually think Keane's player ID is really good. His movement and his positioning is insane. The block. Oh, come on. How is that a foul, man? I did like Warzone before, but I don't play it as much anymore, man. I don't like the new one. Ahmed, I have a review coming on Van der Vaart. I have a video that's just after going up there, actually, at the moment. It should be up now. So you can check that out. David, good morning from California. Good morning. It is 4 p.m. or 3 p.m. here. 2 p.m. here. Oh my God, Barry. We win those back though, lads. We win those back. Brilliant defending. Lucas just clears it. I'm here. Whoa! Man, the lag spike there was cruel. Oh, look at this! Fighting over the ball, the Anaconda and the King. That's the danger, lads. That's the danger. Back post. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready for it. That's what I like about co-op most of all, is that you kind of have defending. You have defending of a certain area. Oh, that's super ball. See what I mean about not being able to, like, put the foot down there. Keno is a legend, man. We have him in this squad. He's pretty decent. Not in our co-op squad here, but he is pretty decent. Great header! What a ball in from Laza. Unlucky, boys. Unlucky. I'm going to have a pop, lads. This could go in. No, my God. The lag didn't help, and that was a shocker. Yeah, exactly, Royal Striker. I would say that, like, it's probably worth doing a video, and I probably will do a video on a couple of those ideas that I have of impact players, because I talk about them a lot, and they do make a big difference. Like, if you've got a super sub, and even at that, if you just bring on something, because if you're playing divisions and you've got a player... Oh, look at that. It's handball as well. It's definite handball, lads. If you're playing as a squad and, you know, it's not working for you, you can switch it around, and it's like, it can make a huge difference. My God, I'm pressing the button, game. Don't start now annoying me today. If we concede here, man. Oh my God, if we conceded there. What is that like? I'm pressing the button and the shot bar is coming up and it's still not passing. It's taking an extra dribble to get intercepted. Holy God, man. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Get out of my goals. All right, boys. GG. Good game. We made that difficult on ourselves, but that was so annoying there at the end, man. Even when you win, things like that happen. It pisses me off, man. All right, let's see you. Pretty decent. Laza showing his class. I mean, this is why Laza is an extremely good co-op player. Look at that. 909 dueling, passing, dribbling, defensive positioning. Lucas had a very solid game. Obviously, connection is a bit of an issue. My shooting and Lucas' shooting, we barely shot. GG, boys. GG. All right, we'll do one more, boys. We'll do one or two more. So who's next? I will... Laza and Lucas, you guys can stay in. And we'll get the match room open up. Thanks for playing Best Art. And this is not Pez as well. GG's Malt. Oh, it's all good, Lucas. We were dominating, man. All right. There's the match room, lads. No password. Super Cancel on the PS5 is L2 and R2, isn't it? I think. All right, Terrahawk is in. We've got our team in. Let's go. Yanel, which free goalkeeper? Lucas, the match just finished on my end. Lucas, you need to look into the future. Are we going to win this game? Well, I caused a lot of errors in that game, lads. I don't know. I just couldn't. I had to upgrade my I have to upgrade my positioning on the off the ball. Greg, I just answered you, bro. Go into training mode and do that if you... Oh, Yanel, the keeper you're talking about, Ochoa. Yeah. He's okay, man. Lucas, you're like a time traveler. Oh, Robbie Keane is going to start today. No bother, Craig. No bother, man. Like, if you can master super cancel, especially defensively, like, as top players will tell you, that's a huge thing because it does kind of, like, reduce, like, like when I'm playing well, I'm always super cancelling everything. I super cancel into passing lanes because it doesn't track on. It doesn't lock onto the ball. So you can keep it kind of free form, if that makes sense. Pestiles, welcome in, bro. Pestiles, I was in your stream the other day, man. You weren't talking to me. I don't know what you read in chat. All right, we're going to put Robbie Keane in, lads. Who else do we do? You know what? We might start Keith on the right. And we'll start Marquinhos. I'm a big fan of DePaul, lads. Okay, typical 4-3-3. Nice team. It's all good, Craig. No, Lucas, you played well in that game. I think that was... Oh, sorry, Pestals. I messaged you and then I had the stream on for about maybe 10 minutes. So I didn't probably check the live chat. I just popped in. Roberto Carlos is a monster. It's probably the best version of him that they've released. Red, what's up from Germany? What's up from Ireland, man? We're good. We're good. It's actually sunny out now. The new free goalkeeper, I will have a review done on him. He is in our squad, but we're not playing him. We're not playing him on this one because we have a passy, but we did get him obviously. He's good, man. He's good. I mean, the biggest thing with him is that like his training is going to be like there's only people get confused sometimes. They're like, oh, this goalkeeper is no good. I mean, most of the goalkeepers are coded the same, except any goalkeeper over 190 cm is going to behave differently than a goalkeeper that's smaller than 190 cm. That's just, it's like they have two different player models for the goalkeepers. So if you have a goalkeeper that's under 190, you need to have reflexes, jump and reach. And if you have a big goalkeeper, you need to have awareness and reflexes. And then if you do a lot of manual goalkeeping, you can do that as well. Yeah, Pez Styles, we'll be playing probably one more co-op after this, and then I'm going to play, we are playing with Laza and Lucas at the moment. Okay, this connection feels a bit smoother, lads. Oh, I left a gap. I had to make that. Nice. Lovely. I'm off. Now I'm on. Oh, it was off. So we will probably play one more co-op after this. But I hope the connection is okay, man. Because last Thursday, this game has been such a weird kind of events for me the last couple of days. Some weird stuff has been happening. It's a great ball in. Pez Styles, you probably lost your membership, man. That's probably why. Only members have the emojis. Lovely switch. Terra, I know, man. He's ridiculous. And you see, like, I think I had a build of him there. I have a video up later. He's like 95 acceleration as well. 95 acceleration is just sick. Especially if you do a lot of manual defending. Shiffin, use the discard, bro. Use the discard, please. Nice, Red. That's nice, man. Europe is fun to travel around. Yeah, Lenz, I was joking, man. I was only messing. I was being sarcastic. Although some people would say I can't speak English, you know, because of the way I pronounce things. Oh, I'm in there. If Lucas can get it in. Great ball, Robbie. The tour event objectives, are they achievable playing the co-op? Yeah, Wes, the ones that you can play, the AI ones, the ones that say AI event, you can play them, you can sim all of them. Or else what I like to do sometimes is play it on like really high difficulty, score a goal early doors if you can against like Legend or whatever, and then switch it on and switch back to the AI controlling it. Nice. Oh lads, that's magical. So yeah, any of the ones that you have with the AI, you can do it. Pez Styles, the membership is a monthly membership, man, on the YouTube. Same as Twitch. It's the same as a Twitch subscriber. It's not the same as subscription. Like if you're subscribed to me, you can be subscribed, but members have early access to perks and stuff. Oh no, that's not offside. Oh my God, his Mickey was offside, lads. Oh, I don't believe it. His Anaconda was offside. Laza, will you get that Anaconda back in your trousers? Get that mouse back in its house. Hold on, lads. I'm drinking water. Take a bit of sympathy. Will you not get water breaks when I'm streaming, like? Come on. All right, there's a big spread on here. Big spread on. And again. And again. Oh, nuts. That should be a penno. I saw a nuts there if I ever saw a nuts. There's more nuts there than a Snickers bar, lads. Lovely defending again. Let him know you're there, Lucas. And if you don't, I definitely will with a cruncher now in a second. Butcher Bay is going to open its doors, lads. Oh, I tried to auto-cancel that. Oh, that's brilliant defending. I'll take the glory. Ooh. Oh! Carlos is probably one of the best players that they've released in a long time. Because he's just such a unique player. That's the type of players I always look for. Oh, I did a skill over the line. Stefan, welcome in, bro. Does every Irish person love Conor McGregor? I mean, you don't have to be Irish to like Conor McGregor or dislike him. You know, if you're into the UFC and whatever. I think he's back fighting soon, isn't he? Oh, it's good defending. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant defending off the line, lads. Lovely lads, Ref. Oh, 3-on-2. Laza. Lucas has to finish his meat. Oh, the lag, Lucas. I could see that, man. I could see the lag. Rebounds, yeah. Since the last update, rebounds have just been crazy. Crazy. I think he's fighting again soon, no? Yeah, Score Bunny. I mean, quick counter can use with anything. Obviously, there's different pluses and minuses to it. The biggest thing with the tactics and the formations, and everyone has a different opinion on it, but the biggest things with playing the meta formation and tactics like long ball counter and quick counter are the runs that the AI make for you. But if you can get used to possession and you get used to the runs that the players don't make and you can withhold the ball, you can beast with possession as well. It's harder. Lovely. Oh my god, just passed it straight to Rudiger, lads. What is that about? Oh, lads, I tried to get in there as well because I read what you were doing and it wouldn't let me. Get up. There we go. Passing, lads, needs to be looked at a little bit in the update, I think. Yeah, he is going to be fighting, isn't he? No confirmed date as of yet. Yeah, I don't really follow the UFC that often, lads. I'd be more into the boxing, to be fair. But I do watch McGregor. Oh, that's a lovely play, lads. Oh, that's a lovely bit of play. Oh, that is magical. Nearly. Yeah, but the thing is, Pez Styles, if you get used to playing a certain formation, I had that without wide as well. Like, I would say, the first 500 hours of my dream team, if I've even played that much, since you're talking about since launch now, even with the beta, I've played out wide as my tactic. And it's only in the last month that I've gone back, I've switched to long ball counter, retrained my players for long ball counter. I'll probably retrain them again for possession, or else out wide when the new update comes before the cutoff point in September to see what works. But no matter what I play, like with this formation, I'm using long ball counter because I want direct runs from Nkunku, Pedri, Keane, Son, and Mbappe and Kisa when they don't have the ball. But if I have the ball, I'm holding possession and making that extra pass. So you can kind of circumvent it or override it a little bit. But yeah, if you get used to one play style, it's so hard to unlearn that play style. Lucas. Yeah, it's tough, man, when the connection's bad. Whole player Mbappe is a demon. Yeah, Maradona does have player ID. But player ID is no longer a thing. It's stats, skills, and the player's actual makeup, you know? I'm not talking about his makeup on his face now. I'm talking about the makeup of the card. Yeah, it's a tight game, lads. It's a tight game. It's a good ball. Little flick. Big switch on from Laza. Lovely. Give it to me. Give it to me. Oh, man, I could see that happen. I could just... They need to tone down that, man. Adventurous. Oh, beautiful, Laza. Oh, 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 it's magic from Laz on the wing. Laza's like Vinicius Jr. in real life when he gets it on the wing there. What a bit of play. And that's when the game flows, lads. That's when the game looks well, I think, when you do little moves like that. Lucas, I don't know, man. I honestly don't know you can adjust to it. I mean, it's impossible. It's like a different game when it's lagging. And trust me, I've experienced that a load. And it's usually Thursdays for me. I don't know what it is. I genuinely do think, unless you have a server really close to you, you do get lag, the busier that they are. You know, because we don't have any servers in Ireland either, so obviously I'm a lot closer to the UK. Look at that, oh my god. We'll still win though, lads, I think. It's a great ball! The animation lagged there. His foot lagged. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh no. Terrahawk, nobody. Terra, I can pause it if you need to go pee, bro. Go pee, man. Nadav, yeah, we will be playing we'll probably do one more co-op after this. We said we'd do like an hour co-op. So I've been streaming for an hour now. So we'll do one more game after this, and then we're going to be doing divisions. Lucas is El Anaconda. He's a club legend on the channel. Tywin, welcome in, bro. Yeah, well, Tywin, you're kind of at a disadvantage using possession, because possession only works if you are able to, I would say, completely stop quick counters. And no matter how good you are skill-wise on the pads, it's extremely difficult to beat somebody that is playing meta quick counter or long ball counter, because the AI does so much work for you when you're playing those tactics. Like, it's ridiculous. That's not to say that people... Listen, that's not to say that people that play long ball counter or quick counter. I'm playing long ball counter, right? That's not to say that people that play quick counter or long ball counter are like lesser players because they use what works in the game. Like, that's completely irrelevant to what I'm saying. Is that, like, you can automate a lot of the runs and a lot of what you're doing, and there's a lot less variety of build-up. So you can kind of get so good at it. You know, you can get so super good at it. Oh, it's a great ball. Oh, look at the chip up. Oh. Oh. Ooh, nice hit. People, we will have a discussion about that. We're going to have a new topic on the channel just before we end the stream, right? And it's going to be kind of like, oh, what a tackle. Oh, and then I missed it up. Oh, another cracker of a tackle from Laza. Leaves him in a heap. Oh, my days, Laza. Go easy, bro. Go easy. You've got shins made of metal. Holy God. That's brilliant defending, lads. He's no support. Oh, I tried the right option, but it didn't work, lads. My bad. So yeah, we will have a section on the, just before we end the stream, at the end of the stream, we'll have like, kind of like a 20-minute debate, which will involve the chat. About kind of a topic and whatever. Because sometimes it's hard to make a topic when you're playing gameplay. Because, you know, you obviously want to, oh, that's a horrible pass, Barry. You obviously want to concentrate a little bit on the game. Brilliant, Laza. Good switch. And again. Oh, that was me. Oh my God, it's a balloon. Brilliant dribbling again from Robbie. Good hit. I'll finish. Oh, side net. Yeah, it's very laggy, man, today. I hope it's not like this for divisions, lads, because I won't be able to play it. I'll just be so frustrated. We're in there. It's a great ball back post, but Pedri's back there again. Oh, jeepers! Whew! Lucas, you're keeping my heart rate pressure up. My blood pressure. Oh, it's a super ball. Lovely. Just a bad touch. It's a good kick. Well done, Robbie. Oh, unlucky. Afternoon, Nathan. Welcome in. Oh, man, why didn't he get that? Oh, it's so annoying, man, when it's like this. It's so annoying. Good block, Lucas. Brilliant defending. It's going extra time, boys. There's nothing between us. David, you should be able to join. It says a join little option there. I think graphically, yeah, I think that they will have big changes to the game. It's just going to take time. And people will say, well, why did it need this much time? You know, why did it need this? Why did it need that? Because the game has been out for so long. But I mean, this is a free-to-play title now, man. So, I mean, you can see Fortnite, they're still, Fortnite are still advancing the core experience of the game. Like, everything is still the same, the engine and all that. But they're still advancing the core kind of experience, so to speak. So, I think it's going to take time. Yeah, Terra, it's laggy as hell today, man. It's so sticky for me as well. Nice, Lucas. Nice. Better make use of it. But being free to play, listen, doesn't mean that gets a pass because it's free to play. You know, it's not like, oh, the game is free to play, we should hold it to no standards. But you have to kind of limit your expectations of what they are going to work on at certain points, you know. Oh, it's lovely. Hanging back, Laza. Oh, Laza. Laza, you're getting me excited here. Looking to run. That's the one. Oh, crossbar. It was either crossbar or post. Strong challenge. I don't know what I was thinking there, lads. Sorry. Boom! What a play. That's it, boys. Celebrate with me. Celebrate with the Anaconda. That's what we do. It's a lovely goal, lads. A lovely little layoff there. Boys are going to attacking, lads. Just need to steady the ship now. Well, they're releasing the EAFC gameplay trailer today, so that's going to be interesting to see what they add. Come on. Oh, Hit it! Oh, it's brilliant play, lads. I don't think that it'll probably get better for a while. Yeah, I agree. Is it possible to use the out-of-contract players? Yeah, you don't need contracts for any player. If you're playing co-op. Oh, lads, it's shocking for me. Oh, brilliant read, Laza. Option if you need it. Ah, beautiful. Sit him down. Man, I'm not off there on my screen, am I? Oh, jeez, I'm a mile off. What am I saying? Yeah, let's see. I mean, I did a teaser trailer, but I mean, some of the faces in it were absolutely shocking. They're definitely using some sort of like AI or something for the faces. But listen, gameplay is what's king for me, and it always will be. Ball physics, graphics, like modes, edit mode, all that sort of stuff. A lot of that is kind of extra stuff now. Because they're looking at the core game. Oh my god, it's like 6v1. What is going on? Header. Back heel. Oh, I tried the back heel and he didn't do it. Good defending. Yo, use the discard, bro. I'll pin the discard in a sec, lads, for a co-op. Oh, it's a super ball! Great save. Oh, stay on, Lucas. Lovely ball. Finish the deal. Oh, ref! Yeah, it's a penalty. No, Hamza, I disagree, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, you'll have people that will always look at graphics, yeah. But I mean, after the first week, you kind of forget what the graphics look like if the gameplay is good. Oh, what a save. What a brilliant save that was. Oh, look at that. Oh, lads, that would have been beautiful. Oh, that would have won me the eFootball campaign that they're doing. Goal of the game. That would have been amazing. GG though, lads. That was enjoyable. We'll do one more and then we're going to go into divs. Justice served. We're climbing, lads. We're getting to know each other's play. We're getting to know each other's attacks. That was a GG. Laz and Lucas, if you can do one more, we'll do one more, boys, and then we will go. We'll be remaining undefeated. It's the same room, lads. It's the same room. So we'll do one more here, boys, and then we're ready for rock and roll. Cheers, Tara. Yeah, I didn't think that was a penalty at the end. I don't know what was going on there. All right, one more player and we're ready to go. Your screen froze. Ah, Lucas, man. I was watching a guy on YouTube the other day and he literally lives beside the server farm. Like I think he's like 2 miles from the server farm in Texas that they use for Warzone. And you should have seen the difference in his connection, what he was seeing on his screen with like a 240 frames per second computer or hertz computer screen using a PC, and it was literally like a different game, lads, compared to somebody that was playing somewhere else, one of his friends. They were doing like testing. Hamza, I don't know. I haven't played enough. I actually haven't played enough of FIFA in the last few years. All right, so we're going to be playing some divisions after this, lads. We'll do an hour of that, maybe an hour and a half, and then we'll see how we go. This could be the dream team, lads. Now, Laza watches the stream a good bit, man. He knows that the connection issues. I mean, this is the thing, Lucas. I mean, you're playing you're playing so far away. I'm playing in Ireland. Laza's playing in the UK. I mean, the three boys that we're playing against, I don't know where they're playing from, but they could be playing from anywhere. So you've got like 6, 7, 8, 9 dots, or 5, 6 dots around different places that are all trying to find a good connection. Yeah, John, like what you're explaining there, John, is nothing got to do with connection. And I talk about that a lot. I mean, I am literally getting like the fiber connection we got in the house that in my house where I live. About 6 months before I moved in, or 6 months after I moved in, they built a brand new fiber network and hooked everybody up with the fiber network for it. And I'm literally about maybe 50 feet away from the junction box. Fiber, 1 gig. And I get, if I'm even on my phone, on my iPhone, beside the router on Wi-Fi, I'm getting like a solid 800 megs down, like 600 megs down when I do a speed test sometimes. Even upstairs, and I'm like a good bit away from the box, I'm still getting really good connection. So my PS5 is probably getting about like 500, 600 meg, and then about 300 up, I think it is. And I still get those freezes, man. It's not got to do with speed. See, most people don't understand network connections and how they work, and the ping and, where it's actually pinging off is probably most important. Not saying that I'm an expert now, lads. Oh, we've got fighting words in the chat. Pez Styles and Danny Boy. Bit of a rivalry brewing. Danny Boy is 1-0 up on the rivalry, is he, Pez Styles? It's like Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Ron, if I would have been streaming, man. I wouldn't have been playing unless it was streaming, so could have been on my road to glory. I live in Ireland, man. No, Casper, trust me, I have all my port forwarding done. I have everything done that way. It's not got to do with that, because some days the connection is just bad. I mean, it's peer-to-peer, Yeah, Lucas, if the lower the ping, the better the connection. But there's probably a bit more to it than that as well. Like, I'm playing wired as well, direct from my router, so... Like, I'm streaming at the moment, which I'm uploading, like, this whatever. And I'm also connected to PSN, whatever else is connected around the house as well. And my ping is 10 at the moment. So if I wasn't streaming, obviously that takes a bit of a thing on it as well. I don't use wireless, Scary Casper, Barry Coco. Bessar, we do play 1v1, man. I mean, I've already explained, we're playing co-op and then 1v1. It's weird, Lucas. It's whatever they're using, man, to do the matchmaking. Yogi, greetings from Indonesia. Greetings from Ireland, man. Hope you're good. Yeah, there's like, I'm not a noob when it comes to networking, but I'm obviously not like a super knowledgeable person on it either. I mean, I do research a lot of stuff, but my connection, as far as I'm concerned, is perfect. Like, there's no issue with it on any other game, any other service I use, Netflix, whatever. Everything's 4K. Everything is. I mean, I'm getting 6, 7, 800 meg down. With ping usually, the closer I am to my, like, it's never usually more than like 10. Like, it's usually lower than that. It depends on the game. But like, if I'm playing Warzone, and I'm playing with like one of my friends in Spain and two of my friends in the UK in different locations, my ping can sometimes be about 25. But that's done more on a match room. Plus, you're talking about a room with like, 150 people. So it's different. If you're playing with 6 players, it's different. And especially with 1v1, man, they should be able to get 1v1 right. Oh, Lucas is after disconnecting. And there you go, as we're talking about networking. Oh, subscriber showdown. Oh, yeah. We don't... Yeah, I have done that before. But we kind of replace co-op with that now. Lucas, you're gone, bro. That sucks, man. Nadav, I mean, the only way to, as I said, Lucas and Laz are club legends. Oh, look at the AI. It's going to be a top scorer for us. Lucas and Laz are club legends, and that's a perk, is to play with me, whether a subscriber showdown or whether it's co-op. Everything else, the match room is just open, because that's the fairest way for people. Man. I think my Ethernet is Cat 8 as far as I know. I could be wrong. I'll have to double check. I think it's Cat 8 because they're really short wires, That's what she said. But it's a premium one. It's a pretty decent, like, recommended one. Oh! 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 What a goal! Beautiful, Laza. Yeah, R9, man, would be... I think my ultimate would probably be Zidane, but based on how he looks in the new EA, I mean, he was very bad looking in that. Lovely AI. We're playing with Allen Iverson, lads. Oh, he pressed it, man. Jesus. Good play. Oh, what a cracker of a tackle. Oh, what a ball. Allen Iverson nearly got onto that, lads. Good ball. Ah, too much sauce in that. R9, Henry, Zidane, and Roy Keane. They would be my biggest ones, lads. Oh! 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 First time Magico, a little elastico there. Lucky Laza. Second time lucky. Oof! Royal striker with a hit. Lucas, I'll probably try and get on later tonight, man, when I'm not streaming. If you're around. Yes, you can see my fancy gaming chair here. IKEA's best. €79 I bought this chair for. Post. Well done, AI. Lads, Allen Iverson is good since he gave up the basketball. Oh, it's a terrible pass. Oh, unlucky. I wonder if they'll adjust the training. Yeah, Tara, that's something I've thought about as well. I think the big problem that people aren't really recognizing, and I'm going to do a video on this, the big problem that's going to happen is when the contracts start to go, they're going to go big time. Because if you bought a pack and you got 6 or 7 club players with it, once one of them goes, all of them go. So you're going to have to replace a couple of your legends very soon. And when you start to do that, you're going to run out of contracts. So you're going to have to make a decision whether you want to keep the players in contract or you want to open new packs if you want the same epics. That's fine now if you have like Cannavaro who's got like 300 days left. But, you know, when that does go, you won't have the option that you'll be using the player's contract quicker than you can get them. Oh, what a pass. Nice, Laza. Win it. Oh, come on, buddy. Oh, I pressed it. Why are you taking a touch? No, ref. It's only a little bit of head-to-head. Yeah, Rooney would be beastly as well. Yeah, this is PS5, yeah. Banger! What a goal! Beautiful. Ahmed, I don't know how long they have exclusive rights. I don't know. Yeah, PES 17, 18, I think it was. Lovely finish. Alright, game on now.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Oof. Terrible pass, lads. Could you imagine like how much people spun for Adriano? Could you imagine how much they'd spin for R9? Like it would be, I'd say the game would just explode, man. Oh my God, Allen Iverson, get rid of it. No, I've been using Cat 7 or 8, I think. I think it could be the newest one. And there's no real issue with it. It's just on this, man. It's just on this. Tara, I'd worry about you, man. I would worry. I would say you would spin for that. I think everyone would, though, for R9. I'd definitely clear the agent. Definitely. Rooney would be a big one. I'll be honest with you, lads. Rooney would be a pretty decent legend to have. It is nutritional, Tara. You're right. Man, I know a guy that like, it's like this diet phase thing or trend or whatever it's called. And he ate 3 meals a day. No, sorry, 2 meals a day. Broccoli, rice, and chicken breast for 2 weeks. So you eat every meal, you eat broccoli, rice, and chicken breast. Just plain chicken breast with a bit of like, you know, spicy seasoning or Cajun seasoning or whatever in the air fryer or whatever. And he had it for like 2 weeks, man. And he was like doing this testing of like all the health benefits of it. Because you're kind of intermittent fasting as well. So if that happened for Roy Keane and I was able to get Roy Keane, I would potentially do it. Oh, that's magical. Oh, that was actually a cross, Laza. That was a true ball over the top cross, imagine. Yeah, that was a beautiful free kick, Lens. GG, man. Zidane is impossible. I don't think it's impossible, but he has got a contract with EA at the moment. But let's see. I mean, let's see. On AI. Oh, the AI with a banger. Ah, that's banter. Yeah, Roy Keane for me would genuinely be to the missus. Listen, the mortgage isn't getting paid this week and we're not going out for dinner. We're not going to the cinema. We're not eating. We're literally just going to sit in the room and eat food. Eat no food, I mean. Jesus, lads, that's carnage. Lucky Laza. Oh, lads, the lag is getting worse, man. Yeah, I think R9, Henry, Zidane, Roy Keane, like any of those. I think they have 70 legends and then they've even more epics. So they do have a good selection, but they are missing a couple of big names. Like, you know, Pele would be huge. I would say Zidane is huge. Shevchenko, Henry, Roy Keane. Even a couple of smaller ones like, you know, Varane, Riquelme, all of those. Like, there's so many players they could add. George Best would be huge. Eusebio. And then, like, you know, Robin, Ribery, kind of new age ones would be nice as well. Yeah, the big time are probably where they're going to go. I reckon what they'll do is they'll have like a big time version of the card. They'll have an ultimate version of the card, and then they'll have like a hero card, which will be like the best version of that player at a specific season. Yeah, like Rooney, Rio Ferdinand, Vidic. Like, there's so many they could do. Yeah, Tara, they definitely could. Like, I always say that, like, when they add old legends, you're saying, but no, you know, newcomers that are going to be spending coins aren't going to know the likes of Jimmy Greaves and Pat Jennings and, you know, Peter Shilton and, you know, Charlton and Moore and all those guys, or Paul McGrath or Roy Keane. They're not going to know them as much. But it's not even about just that. It's about if you make the players viable enough, you can make the player popular within the game's ecosystem without him having to be popular in real life, if that makes sense. Like, obviously, the good players like Zidane and that are going to naturally be beastly. Anyway. Oh! AI, come on, man. There's so many. Rui Costa, like Martins. Oh, my Fanny Martins would be a really good one with classic Adriano and Ibrahimovic and Rui Costa. There's just so many. I don't know why they kind of stick to the same ones. Obviously, I know that it costs money, but like, oh no, didn't mean that, lads. Good tackle, though. Good tackle. There's so many that they could use, like that they literally could have like 200 legends. For a jump. Oh, that's magic, Laza. Oh my God, Allen Iverson, lads. He needs to stick to the basketball. Another jump from Marquinhos. Best in the business, lads, this guy Marquinhos. Oh, what a turn from Danny. Well, we sort that out. That's not a problem. Lads, the AI is so shit. What is it doing, like? I honestly don't understand why they don't do that, man. Is to have a couple of creative players like that are there. Because let's be honest, right? If you bring out Samuel Eto'o and you bring out Thierry Henry and you bring out Martins, obviously people are going to say like, oh, you know, nobody really wants Martins. Oh, that's a lovely pass. Laza. Oh! Oh! Would have sealed the deal. Nobody's going to say like, oh yeah, like I would prefer Martins over... I would prefer Martins over Thierry Henry. But if you make Martins meta in the game or like really popular in the game, then you don't need to worry about that being an issue. You know? Like EA have done that before with like special players and stuff. Offside. Van der Merch. Van der Merch, Barreto, and Mafela. Imagine those three boys. Perea from Atletico Madrid. Amit, no, I don't think so. The training is kind of unique to eFootball. You can add player skills, I think, or different traits to the cards, but you can't train them. Yeah, and even at that, Castolo and like a couple of the legends, like, I don't know why they don't feed into that a little bit more. I know they want to get away from the Pez brand, but, you know, they could kind of recoup it, so to speak. I have the overlap. Lovely little flick. Oh, unreal. Whoa! Van der Merch was a cheat code. He was ridiculously good. That was a header there, and he took a touch, volleyed it, let it drop, and then took a shot. When I pressed the header button. One Laza. Seen that before.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Lads, the AI is going to cost us this game. What's the bet? Look at that for a terrible play. Oh, what a tackle. Yes. GG, lads. GG. All right, we're going to go into some divisions. Lucas and Laza, thanks for the games, boys. Laza, top ranked as usual. You need to give me a better chance next time, Laza.
Atenção, proprietário do carro azul estacionado em
Give your GGs to Laza and Lucas, boys.
favor retirar o veículo.
All right, that's our last co-op. We are going to play some divisions now on our road to glory. King Koller is going to come back and feast. We'll get the team right. But GG, enjoyed that one, lads. And hopefully you can sort out your connection later, Lucas. We will be on, hopefully. I'm scoring a lot of objectives, lads. Career objectives. Look at that. 2,000 GP. That's pretty decent, you know. No, just the regular DualShock I use. The DualSense. All right, we're going to train up and do a live test of Ochoa, okay? So we do have... We're not going to train him up max out because I don't think there's a point, and we'll definitely be getting free ones here. But we do have a lot of trainers that we can give him. Well, we don't have that much, but we'll give him maybe 15,000 trainers. Maybe 20,000 trainers. Yeah, that'll do. There. Because he's probably not a keeper that I'm going to train, like, have for too long. But you can see here, right? His height, straight away, his height is 183. That's going to be a big issue, lads. That's a big issue for this card. So, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that. We're also going to do pop 1 onto that for jumping. We're going to pop a few more into that there. And then the rest onto that. And I think that's where we're going to go with him. 91 jump. 90's enough. Yeah, do you like that formation, Laza? It's nice. That's what I'm using the whole time now. The rest of the players we're just going to train up as normal as. We'll get David Silva into the squad as well today and see what he's like. Although I don't really rate him too high. We have Goulet as well, the new player for Real Madrid. We'll take off Kimmich. No, I like Kimmich. We'll take off Perisic. Okay. All right, let's go. Yeah, they do allow that in tournaments. Yeah. I mean, as of now, there's nothing to do with the GP. Not a thing. On my other account, I have, I'd say about maybe 12 million GP. All right, this guy's Division 6, lads. We're in a similar position. Let's see his squad. Hopefully King Koller is up, lads. If he's up, we have a fair chance.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
I might get Ferrer in, lads. See what this guy's rocking. If he's playing offensive. Yeah, lads, and what I do usually when I'm playing 1v1 is individually I will put on defensive on, I know you don't really need to, but I usually put defensive on Caicedo. I put counter target on Messi. I put counter target on my attacking midfielder. And then I usually put anchoring on usually my out wide player so that he doesn't come central. But for this formation, I'll just put it on Grameldo to keep him out wide because I want to cross the ball into Koller. Yeah, as Pestyle said, the only thing to use the GP for at the moment, eventually you'll be able to use it to reset the player progression, but you can do the legacy transfer. That's the only thing it costs to. Yeah, Laza, that's a formation I've been using, man, for a long time, but 1v1 is slightly different because the AI is so like good at getting the ball back against you that I always like to go back to a 4-4-2 sometimes if it's not working for me. But you do have a lot of options, especially if you hold onto the ball for like a split second extra than you should. But then you run the risk of getting dispossessed like that. Okay, it feels a little bit sticky, but should be alright. On Thiago. Now, Ochoa. That'll do. Oh! Go away, lag. That's all we want, lads. We want the Anaconda to get a chance. Early doors. What a ball! The Anaconda doesn't score, but that's all we wanted, lads. He's back. The Anaconda strikes again. I know he didn't score there, but it definitely all came from that cross in with the Anaconda. He's a massive behemoth of a man. We got the overlap. Anaconda against the Licht. There's only one real winner there. We're back off to a good start, lads. We're back off. And that's kind of how I mostly play, Laza. That's why I use this formation, is because of Koller. Because stun and crosses are so busted in the game at the moment when you get them right. Half chance. He's back, Laza. The King Koller is back. I think he's just such a demon up front. And then also, what I like about Koller is you have that outlet ball, right? Where the ball can just go up there and he'll win. He'll do something with it. And you don't usually get caught in the break. And then it's all about kind of second half or second chances. What a save. Holy moly, lads. That's a super save. Wow. That's a reflex save if I ever saw it, man. I'm going to save that clip. Remind me to save that clip, lads. Oof. All right, he let me down then. He let me down with that one. But we'll save that. Risky, welcome in, bro. I never mind conceding a goal like that, man. I mean, you know, it's a pure lottery. Should have won the aerial battle. We didn't. And that's what happens. No, man, I didn't want that pass. Patience, lads. Patience is needed there. That all came from the pass with Kimmich. Oh, lads, this is going to be a bad day for me, man. I can already tell the passing's off. I can already tell the passing's off. Come out, Ochoa. We'll give you. Oh no, man. He's a liability, man. Come on, ref. There's no advantage being played there, like. Ah. Yeah, I mean, lads, Ochoa, that just would not have happened with Donnarumma or else another goalie in front. That's the problem with the small goalies, summed up there. They can make excellent reflex saves. There's no doubt about that. They can make fantastic reflex saves, but they just don't command the presence like the other goalies, man. Koller is worth the points, yeah. I definitely think he is. But to be honest, lads, that chance from your man there, I mean, he's after getting 2 joke goals. You know? 2 joke goals. So if that's what he's going to depend on to beat me, he's not going to beat me. Is that a red? He's got Ochoa in front of his net as well. Oh, this could be a banger, lads. No, it's a terrible one. I miss Carlos there. Decoy. Terrible pass. King. Oh, man. Oh, I'm just automating everything, lads. I need to just be patient and I'll beat this guy. Oh, man. Jesus, man, it's so unresponsive, it's not even funny. Come on, boys. Nikos, use the Discord, man. Use the Discord. Thanks, bro. No, look, man, this sort of stuff happens, man. You do concede terrible goals sometimes. You just have to shake it off. See. King. Oh man, Koller has been nerfed, I think. Finally. It's finally happened. Feels...
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Move. I don't use counter target on Koller because I like him getting back defending and coming deep for the ball. Like that. See? Oh, come on, man. I just need a break, lads. He's after getting 2 unbelievably shit goals. 2 mistakes from Ochoa. But GG's. I think we just need to spray the ball around a little bit. I mean, this guy, I don't know what he's doing, man. He's just sliding every time, but it doesn't matter. I just can't get that final pass in. And this is the problem, man. This is the problem when they automate the defense. And this is what I've been talking about all the time. He's going nowhere with this ball here. But it's just killing time for me. Come on, Koller. If I get a second goal, I'll beat him 3-2 or 4-2, guaranteed. But I need to score quick. Lucky. Great ball. Good save. So we want Koller. Boom!
Goal! After 59 minutes is
What a goal with the king.
number 20.
That's how we do it, baby. I told you, we're going to beat this guy now.
This match was
Koller's on form again, lads.
550.
Oh my God. See that coming a mile away. Save. And the knock on. Oh! Oh! Come on! Down the foot, lads. Change the gear. Fast and the Furious style. Yeah, that's it. Get out of my way, boy. Casado with the big arse. Arse attack. Koller. Oh, ref. Man, he's just so direct. His runs. He's going nowhere with the ball, man. No! That's not to him, man. That's to Caicedo. That's not fair, man. That's bullshit, man. That is bullshit. Why would I pass the ball past Caicedo? Oh, I don't know, man. Koller's gone, lads. Although, who do I have someone to bring in? Cristiano and Robbie are coming in. Now, don't give me shit in the comments, lads. I do still trust him. But we just need to switch it up a bit with the energy levels. Cristiano. He can't catch COVID. Lucas, I'm not club legend. Lucas, I need to make it your own tier now. El Presidente or else El Anaconda. Yeah, he's a disaster, man. I'll be taking him out of the squad after this. He basically has cost me 2 goals in this game. I told you. There's an issue with the players when they are smaller base players. They don't have, it seems, as many animations. Hopefully, lads, hopefully.
Substitution on the field.
Come on, boys, we got this. Cristiano now is going to have to do it.
Kevin De Bruyne. Number 3. Number 21.
Oh, lovely.
Guy de Jong.
Now, Cristiano. This is what you're in for. Ah, Ronaldo.
Vinicius Junior.
Robbie!
Number 9. Federico Chiesa. Coming on the field. Number
Isn't that cruel, lads?
Lionel Messi.
Olona, Chawa.
Number 22.
Lovely little knock on, lads. Oh my god, it's to nobody.
Ousmane Dembele. Number 20.
Here comes the lag. Turn it up.
Substitutions taking place.
Yeah, Lucas, but I mean, I can change the wording on it to say El Anaconda on the tier. Do you get me? Oh. Nah, Sommer is way better than... Well, look, we haven't really tried, but I haven't been impressed with Ochoa at the moment anyway. I wouldn't recommend him. God, man, this is a stressful game already. El Anaconda. I can change that. Ochoa, where are you going? Oh, this is big. Make the run now, Eze. Needs to come. Lads, this guy is living so dangerously, man. We've got the small man on us. Knock on. Robbie. Ah, lads. This is a tough result if it stays 2-2, man. Oh my god, man. Jesus Christ, he needs a band-aid because I'm after ripping him there. Nah. Give me a chance, ref. So annoying, man. God, it's so annoying. I couldn't have outplayed him better in the second half there. GG's though, GG's. Eze made some difference when he came in. Alright, we go again, lads. Nah, Coller's back. He was the best there, lads. I think Koller would have scored if I left him on there. Yeah, he's out now anyway. Martinez is going to be in. All right, we're playing against a guy, Division 4. Good squad as well, 2-9-1-8. I'm going to change stadium though. And we're also going to change ball, lads. Gets in my head. I definitely think they've nerfed Koller, lads. I'm not even just going to say it. Like, he scored an absolute banger there. That's easy pickings for Koller. That's not a problem. But I definitely think that they've nerfed him, yeah. I hope they haven't, man. I'm in trouble here, lads. See what this guy's rocking. Okay, 4-3-3. I should have a lot of fluidity in this formation now. I think I'll go back 4 at the back here. Very central. I'll still play out wide though. I still think Donna is the best keeper by a mile. Donna never lets me down. That's the biggest thing. But all of those, Courtois, Donna, Oblak, they're all pretty interchangeable. Cech, Dida, they'll all still make mistakes for you. But any goalkeeper that's over 190 is going to make less mistakes than the smaller base goalkeepers. Oh, look how central I am, man. Ooh, early warning signs. Early warning signs. I'm off. I'm off with the king, lads. Peel around, Koller. Alright, I'm in a little bit more control of this game now. For now, at least, anyway. Yeah, but Pestil's, nobody really plays long. Nobody really does stunning shots, man. It's kind of like it's like people that complain about Cannavaro and Cordoba at the back. Nobody really plays long ball. So you don't need to really combat that, in my opinion. Yeah, obviously some people will, and the better class guys will, but it's usually tap-in, man. I mean, most of the game is tap-in merchant style football, you know? Nah, he should have given that. Trying to do a double touch with Robbie there. It's totally on me. Oh, Barry, what are you doing? Oh my god, man, I'm absolutely like the lag. Look at the spike, man. Oh man, this is absolutely desperate, man, this game. And it felt smoother at the start, and it's after getting worse now. Yeah, should have stopped it. What play style do I use? I'm using long ball at the moment, long ball counter. Get in there, Koller. Why? Oh my God, Pedri, where are you going, like? Where is Pedri going there, lads, when I'm trying to pass the ball to him? Yo, lads, keep the chat in English. I don't understand what you're saying. Thank you very much, Amit. Yeah, this is desperate, man. But it's Thursday. We live with it. We deal with it. It's not a big deal. We'll be back streaming tomorrow. Hopefully it's a little bit better. Oh my God, man. That is absolutely criminal, though. Oh, man, the connection is absolutely desperate now. Lovely. Jesus, boys, I don't know, man. I don't think I'll play one more after this, lads. I can't. It's actually starting to get to me now. Look at that. What is he doing, man, the goalie? Lovely. Ah. This is desperate, man. Like, there is literally no enjoyment in even the build-up, man. It's so bad. It's so laggy, so unresponsive, so sticky. It's unreal. Cav, what's up, bro? No, Paul, we can complain, man. Just because it's free doesn't mean we can't complain. But it's just every Thursday, man. Every Thursday is like this. Billy Mantoot, I am using dynamic wide. But it's weird, man, because like Pedri there it's so responsive when I'm off the ball. But then when I get the ball back, it's like it's impossible. Like, look, I'm able to do double touch. The gamer, thanks, bro.
O espectador que estiver embriagado ou se comportar de forma inadequada será removido. Agradecemos sua atenção.
If we hold on in this match, lads, it'll be a miracle. Just keep doing the objectives, Sean. I have a video up on that. Just keep doing the training. This is what breaks me with this game, though, lads. When it's like this, man, it's extremely hard to stay playing. Like, because the connection, you can't free flow. Like, you can't play how you want to play. Look at that for a pass, man. Nah, lads, seriously, man. The passing is so slow. For both of us, I'd say, in fairness. Eze is a bit about him, though. I will say that. When the connection's like this, man, it makes you look like an absolute noob player. Like, it looks like I'm doing everything wrong there. And I'm literally fighting for control. Well on, King. I am making mistakes now, don't get me wrong. Jesus! Why are you doing an outside of the foot pass, like? Just pass the ball properly. Holy moly, man.
45.996 espectadores.
He has to come off, lads, Goulart. He has to come off. He's so bad, man. He's so bad today. Ah, it was a nice play, though. Ah, lads, seriously. I mean, what am I meant to do, man? Seriously. Like, what am I meant to do, man? The passing is completely broken again in this update, man. What am I meant to do? Like, simple passes with good players, and I can't do it. Oh man, seriously, I actually can't play this. It's bringing my mood down. So frustrating, man. Genuinely, it's so frustrating. You can't, like, he literally can't defend me. Like, he might as well not have the pad in his hand. And his AI is just as horny as anything for me, man. Like, I know I'm playing super central, which doesn't really suit me. But, like, I'm absolutely dominating him, and I just can't make that breakthrough. No, last week it was fine for me. I don't know what's going on today. Well, it's Thursday. Look, it's Thursday, lads. But my God, man, it's so, I can't even explain it. Off the ball is fine. It's when you get the ball in certain positions. Like, look, off the ball, I'm actually moving and defending perfectly. I'm able to put my players where I want to put them. How is that not a free? Oh my God! This game's triggering me, lads. This game's triggering me. Man, like, that is meant to go to Eze, and it goes to Zamorano instead, when I'm not even aiming at him. Like, my God, man. Just give him a goal if you want to give him a goal. Jesus Christ, like. Ah, lads, seriously, the passing is literally, every second pass is to the player. Every second pass is to the player, and then it's an interception city. See what I mean? Like, there's no freedom to it, no flow. Ah, lads, seriously, man. My God, man, this is actually shocking. Hold on, Zamorano. Jesus, man, this is desperate, man. I don't know what's going on, man. I honestly can't even explain it, man. I can't even explain it, man. I can't even explain like what the issue is. It's like off the ball is fine, but on the ball is so bad. But we get promotion, lads. That's what we do, you know. We just keep rocking. Come on. We're beating everything. We're beating the ref. We're beating the game. We're beating our opponents. We're up to Division 5. I'm going to actually play one... No, do you know what? Because I'm not streaming for that much longer, I'm actually going to switch account and I'm going to go over and play with Adriano in my normal game and see what that's playing like. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. Just give me 2 seconds. The database should be updated. I think the database will be updated in like about an hour. I think they said like after 4. All right, we're back. All right, I need to go pee, lads, and then we'll get into a game. Oh man, it's roasting here. I'll open that door a sec. Namul, I already trained him up a little bit, but not fully. Ooh, Carlos. No. We're getting Carlos back, lads. That's not a problem. Yeah, so this is the formation I tried the last day. So we'll try this and see what it's like. We are bringing in the king, though. Now, see what I mean about the contracts on my main profile, lads? See all these players, they're all out now. Like Legend Ansu Fati, players that I can't get back. Maradona, Makalele. This is where I'm going to start running into problems. Feck off, Ochoa. You're a disaster for me. All right. Carlos. Alexander, I have all of those up on my channel, bro. I don't have a Zamorano build on this one. All right, let's go. I don't even know what division we're in here, lads. Okay, we won 4 in a row. We need 1 point for promotion. This could be a bad day for us, though. I'm telling you, lads, it's not going well. Oh, God. Well, Sean, that's kind of how they're going to do it year on year. I reckon, as they transition over. All right, this guy's Division 6. We only need a win. Or a... we need a draw, I should say. Sorry. Maybe a change of jersey will do me well. Okay, Okay, this guy's playing a 3-2-2-3. Very weird formation. That looks like his formation is doing a jumping jack, man. It's a very average squad. But I'm telling you, lads, the game is playing so weird today that, like, I genuinely don't know what I'm meant to do. But we'll try this. Rashi to come on, Pedri to come on, or Guti to come on, Scholesy to come on, Carlos to start. I think I'm going to go deep line on Declan Rice, lads. Alright, just go and pee. I'll be back in a sec, lads. I'm back. I'm eating again. Dida's pretty decent. Yeah, they're not doing any of the year contracts anymore. Or the 60 ones. 60-day ones. It's literally just 30 days. Alright, lads, we have the Anaconda up front with the Emperor. The King versus... who's going to have bragging rights? Got two big targets hitting the box now. Oh, man, I think it's the same unresponsiveness, but we'll see. I'm sorry, lads, but what was that from Cordoba? Saved, Anna. Oh, beautiful jabby. Oh my God, almighty, Pedri. Why is it that when the game is playing like this, all that other stuff starts to happen as well? Man, it's so unresponsive. I can't even explain what it feels like. I actually can't even explain what it feels like in my hands, man. It's desperate. Ostro Van Beek. So when you have like a 3 out of 150 chance, and then you can't get duplicates. So you can actually clear the agent, but it costs money. It costs a lot to do that, you know? It costs about 100 quid to clear the agent, if I'm not mistaken. So you can get lucky. Man, it's... Ah, man, I honestly, I don't know what to say, man. I'm lost for superlatives here and words to describe this. Ah, lads, this is the worst. This is the worst it's been in a long time for me. That was a cross. That was a cross. Don't get excited, lads. Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, Terra, two big boys in the box, but I can't get the ball in. Pedri took that one. Yeah, I will show a Kubo build, yeah. This is where you need Adriano, lads, for the power, look. Alright, we'll take that. Carlos will win this, watch. What did I tell you? Ah. That's good play, lads. That's beautiful play. Ah, good hit. GG. Oh, man. It's embarrassing, man. It's actually embarrassing, man. GG, though. And the responsiveness of the players, I don't think has ever been worse than it is today for me. Yes, I'm exaggerating maybe a bit, but it's absolutely impossible, man. I literally can't do anything. Oh, lad, seriously, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Tried to cancel that. Do it every single play, every single stream. I cancel shots. It's not working today.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Amen. Blow it there now when I have a clear true chance. Go on. I'm waiting for you to blow it. Lads, this is... Listen, lads, you know I'm all about the vibes and I'm all about the banter. This is the worst Thursday I have played ever. I'm not even complaining because I'm in a good mood. This is me being in a good mood complaining. Mimul, I mean, I can't do a player build when I'm playing a game, bro. I mean, I will have all the player builds up, as I always do on my YouTube, man. And I said that I will have it up. I will have it up. Don't worry. It's not got to do with opponent's skill level. It's not got to do with his squad, man. It's completely irrelevant. That's not the point I'm trying to make. No, I'm not going to spin for Lewandowski, lads. I can't even do a double touch, man. Like, I was able to do a double touch a few minutes ago, and now I can't. Oh, that's seriously, man. Adriano, pure power, lads. Nemul, the 988 of Casillas. Yeah, I mean, you know where to come. You know where to come for training, guys, man. We train out all players, even if they're terrible. Like Ochoa, I would not recommend him, but we are training him out, training him up, testing him out at different levels and stuff, to see how he goes.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 45.996 spettatori.
Come on, Pedri. Will you let me, like, doesn't let me get him. And then, oh, man, I don't know. Oh, my God. Lags me down, misplaces the pass. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Super pass. Don't even want to celebrate, lads. It's not enjoyable, man. Front four. No, it's just frustrating, man. You just have to keep the cool. But even when you keep the cool, it's very hard to sit there and play it when it's not enjoyable. But it's Thursday, man. I do give it a bit of a pass with the Thursday. It's like the ball is attracted to the opposition, man. That's what it's like on both ends. Like the amount of interceptions that you have. Look, like it's just every ball hits or goes close. Yeah, off the ball. Doesn't even get called. Did you just see that? Did you actually just see that I cleaned him out there with Cordoba? Tackle. What a pass. NX edit, you'll get it, man. You'll get it. It could. It could. It's the risk you take. This guy's hit some lovely balls, man. Like he's really good ideas. He's got really good ideas of how he's trying to break down the play. He had 9 shots, man, that guy. Keep it in English, lads. The chat. I'll have a video up on the EA thing. What time is the EA thing starting at? Kim, I actually didn't complete the objectives yet. I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited for eFootball 24. Listen, even with the problems, it comes and goes. Like, when you actually get a good goal, it does make it worthwhile. But it's just a case of getting through these events and getting through these games where they're not going for you. Yeah, you can get the second legend spin as long as you've done all the objectives. Yeah, Javier, it'll start in an hour and a half. Okay. I'll definitely do a video on it. I probably won't do a live, but I'll do a video on it. Yeah, you can complete the objectives for the legend spin today. I'll see. I'll definitely give it a good go. I'll give it a try, EAFC 24. What's this guy rocking? Everyone's using a 4-3-3 now, man. That's definitely the meta. Oh, Son is fully down. What is the best way to spend coins? I would probably recommend you do the player of the weeks, or else save them. I would save them for the club packs.
Signore e signori, benvenuti a San Siro. Oggi si incontrano
Yeah, I'm gonna play this match, but I think I'm gonna change my formation at half time. I wanna try something different, because this definitely isn't cutting it for me. Man, the lag. Like, look at the lag. It turns me back there. Yeah, give him a free. Send me off, ref. Send me off. Send me off. It's filled. I reckon the club packs will usually come, probably, if I had to guess, they're probably going to come when eFootball 24 launches. Oh my god, get rid of the ball when I'm pressing the button, please. Balón Cordoba. Diaby! Ooh, that was going in as well. Football Lad, I would say Ferrer is not as good as them, especially their big time player, or their, you know, the featured card ones. But he's definitely really good. No, I mean, they just need to tone down the defending. Like, the game holds people's hands way too much. Oh my god, why are you doing standing up like that? Come on, Carlos, do it quick. Look at the AI. Look at Griezmann there, lads. Do you just see that there? Like, he's not even seeing that I'm trying to call the player out there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, watch, he's not even seeing it. Look. Ah, Goretzka's trying to get the header on. See what I mean there, lads, right? I'm going to show you something here that is a big, big issue, in my opinion. No, the club packs won't be next week. No, they won't be next week. Watch this here, what I'm trying to show here, right? Watch when I have Roberto Carlos here. Watch this. I target Guti and Carlos here, right? Watch Griezmann. Watch his Griezmann. He's controlling João Cancelo inside in the box. He's oblivious. He's away. Lovely, waiting for this to come in. Watch his AI here. This is the AI doing this for him with Griezmann. Perfectly tracks me, cuts off my left foot. I'm calling for it. Then he switches to him. I don't know, man. It's not about this guy. It's not complaining about how he plays. Everyone, like, it's not about that. It's just that, like, there is no risk to him and there is no advantage to me trying to be a quick player, trying to get an advantage from my knowledge of the game and what works, and, like, you know, doing flick-ons, doing touch and goes when you can do that. It's a great ball. Too close though. Nice. That, to me, that is a big issue, I think, with the game, because what happens is it never improves you as a player. Ever. Because why would you learn how to defend? Like, he's just chasing the ball. Look. He's just chasing me with the ball. He's chasing me with the ball. Yeah, he wins it back. But he's not even concentrating on positioning. The Abbey's a beast, lads. Yeah, no, I complain about lag and I complain about that. I mean, that could be down to a lot of factors. I mean, that could be down to the fact that I play in Ireland and I'm playing against somebody that's in, you know, a different country. That's fine, right? You can deal with that. But it's the game logic sometimes that frustrates me. It's not about it's not about giving out about skill level. It's not about anything. Like, I'm not expecting to win every game. That's definitely not what I'm complaining about here. And I'm also not complaining when I make a mistake. Because I do make mistakes. Oh, Romario. Just stealing it, lads. I don't care. I'm just stealing it. I like Adriano. No, but look, it's just highlighting certain things, lads. When you're sitting down and you're streaming and doing a lot of content on the game, you do start to see things that frustrate you, you know? And it's just normal, like. It's like with any game. I'm not talking like that to me there. That I could say like, oh, you know, that's terrible from Romario, but that's my fault because I'm doing the double touch in an area that like it shouldn't work. You know, I'm going into the player compared to doing it there and there. So like I'm able to own my mistakes when I make them, especially if I'm passing bad. Yeah, I can blame, like if it's unresponsive, the game can make you look like a noob. But I never really complain about things that, like, that's a terrible pass there for me. It's nothing got to do with connection, lag, disappointing, skill level, nothing. It's got to do with me. So I'm able to own my mistakes when I'm playing terrible, or even if I'm not playing that well. Because this is all terrible build-up play for me. The Abbey's a demon on the right wing, lads. He's a beast. Discord link, lads. It should be under the video. I have it in the description. And if not, I will share it here. The Discord is flying at the moment, actually, boys. That's the Discord there, and I will pin it. There's the link, lads. How difficult is to get into Division 1 on console? It's not difficult, Alex. I mean, it depends on how many... it depends on how much time you have to play. It's like, eventually you will get up there. I think you just have to be a little bit more kind of, you know, concentrated and kind of sweaty, really. But yeah, you can definitely get up to Division 1 quite handily. I think the only time I really struggled to get up to Division 1 was, as in when I went for it, was I think I got to Division 2 like 3 times, or like I was a point away from getting up 3 times. So it took me 3 times to do it. It took me like 28 matches to get up, or 24 matches to get up. But it's all about picking a formation and picking a squad. And not making any mistakes. When you come up against a top-class opponent, if he's a really good Division 1 player, you just have to get results against him. It's as simple as that. Tell you, lads, the Abbey is an absolute beast. Look at that. Yarbo Jafar, what's up, bro? I'm good. I'll tell you, lads, Diaby, these type of wingers are just demons, man. Oh, low cross. Look at that. Oh. I mean, getting to Division 1 is more about having enough hours in the month to play. Like, I got to Division 2 a couple of times and then started the stream and been like, oh, let's get to Division 1 today. And it's like, oh, the phase is over. I'm back in Division 4. Or Division 5. Especially when I'm playing 2 accounts. Didn't want to touch there. Lovely. Oh, Pesticides, you're making me hungry now, bro. You're making me hungry, man. I'm trying to be healthy, though. Although I had a double... I went in to see Mission Impossible Tuesday night. Yeah, 2 nights ago. And it was really good, actually. But I got a big, dirty double Big Mac. Ooh. Oh, it's all about the boneless banquet for me at KFC. Oh, Matoma boy. Put them both down. I got Isaac and he's pretty decent. Yeah, he's pretty decent. This will probably be my last game as well, lads. So if you want to see any real-time training guides or any player reviews while I'm finishing off the stream for about 20 minutes after this match, let me know and we can get onto it. Oh, beautiful, Romario, you dirty little demon. Ah. Oh. Come on, ref. You got a draw. So how many left have you now? 5 years of vegan. That's tough, man. I wouldn't be able to do that. I just love meat too much. You have 1 game left. You have to win. You're def a division player, though, Barry. You just had a lot going on with the stream playing with fans. Yeah, no, but it's... To me, man, I've already got, like, with eFootball 2024, it'll be different, like, for the first couple of weeks and stuff, when there's stuff to grind. Like, I'll definitely go, like, hardcore. Oh, lovely. And if anyone missed my very, very, very early, I'm actually going to show you guys a video, because a lot of you haven't watched me before, right? I'm going to show you a video of my division gameplay in a couple of minutes, right? And it was Division 1 when I got to my first Division 1. As I'm telling you, Diaby's an absolute demon. He's so fast. So, like, anytime I've sat down and wanted to get to Division 1, no matter what tactics I'm playing, like, I've kind of got there. It just depends on how many hours you have a week to play, how many games you can get in. Good dribbling. But I felt like, as I said, lads, I'll show you the video. It's literally just like, you know, like a minute or two maybe video. My first ever Division 1. Back, way back in. Wait till you see everything, like. Go on, Matoma.
Saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Jesus, like UFC out there. As Matoma's saucy, isn't he? Blow it up, ref. Blow it up. Right. I'm going to show you a video, lads, right? I'm going to show you a video if I can. Hold on now a second. Hold on a second. This is going to be funny. If I can get it up. That's what she said. Hold on now. eFootball. Videos. Dream Team Chronicles Season 1. Watch this. Hold on now, lads. Oh, no. It's not 4 minutes long, is it? Hold on a second, lads.
Spin him.
1 second now. I want to show you this. Okay. Watch this, right? If I'm able to show you. Can you see this? Alright. Now, let me know how loud this is. Is it really loud? Watch this, right? This is my first ever divisions. This is my first ever Division 1. Watch how, like, watch the difference in the gameplay. Watch this. I'll link the video below if you want to watch it with the music. Yeah, look at this. Look at the gameplay. Look how slow it was, man. Look at the bangers we were scoring. See how slow the gameplay was and how the defending was so manual in that you could just rip people apart. And if you got 2-0 up, 1-0 up, this is just kind of a cinematic thing. But look at this. Using Corona, 77 right midfielder. We signed him up. We trained him up. Some of you guys would have been here for the journey. But what a beast he was for me. And we got... This was our second last game that we had. Frustration creeping in. Some of the stuff that was happening. Promotion. Everything. But the gameplay itself, man, was so different, I thought, back then. Look at the old colour scheme as well. We've got our screen in different places. I used to stream. This was when I used play offline. But there was pretty much no assistance from the AI. Corona 1-2, diving in. Loads of space in the box. Does he cross it in? No. Little flick, little trick. Cross it in. Boom. Done. Dishes are done. There's the selfie. Corona again. Double touch. Finish. No. Good save. Romario. Cheeky chip up. Pedri. No. Save. Pressure, lads. Pressure's building to get it. Nakata. There we go. A bit of luck. I think that was to get to Division 2. The glasses come on. You can't see the screen there. Look. Salah was signed. We had big expectations for him, but nothing happened. Another finish. So that was our first division, lads. Look at this. Corona's on the ground. Tying his shoelace. Doesn't matter. Gets back. Double touch nearly. No, beautiful. Back to Pedri. Patient. Touch on. Stunning shot. Walk it in. Look at that. This is a couple of disasters that happened. Watch the next one. Look at this. Beautiful free. Watch the next mistake though. I think I have another mistake there coming in a second. I think I scored a penalty to get the last one. Look at this. This was the top off, lads. The top was off. Couldn't take it off because my head was too big. But we got R10. The bicep curls. That was the introduction of the bicep curls. Yeah. And this was our last game, I think, into Division 1. Look at the goals, man. This is the old design of eFootball DB. And then another one. Look at that for a goal again from Pedri. Free kick, 4-0, 5-0, doesn't matter. Top bins, top strikes. And I think we got a penalty to win us up, lads. Romario. Vieira. This is one of my best goals. Watch the freedom here. Touch, Timber. Touch, Romario. Cheeky chip. Oh, yes. So those were the glory days, lads. Those were the glory days. And I think we got a goal from Ronaldinho as a penalty to win it. to get us up. I think that 3-2 victory there was to get us up into Division 2. And then I think the Ronaldinho goal, this one here, we win 3-0. But yeah, I mean, look at the lack of assistance from the AI. Like, they just wouldn't close you down. Corona again, sealing the deal with 81 minutes. Another free kick, top bin banger. No Koller. There was never a Koller. What about that for a miss? 3-0 up, we could have put it to bed. But he makes up for it with a boom. And again, straight through, no catch up there. Neymar, lovely little, cheeky little finish into the top corner, into the bottom. And PES Universe, watch this. Brilliant. Brilliant. And there was a couple of disasters as well, lads. This was the game I needed to win to get Division 1 promotion. And look, just couldn't keep the draw, couldn't get the win. So we had to settle. Another top free kick. This was the journey, lads. The first ever one. And they patched those as well, those outside curled shots. So yeah, look, I just think that the game at the moment, that's probably my best free kick in that. And then this was the penalty. 2-2 in the second half, few minutes to go to get us up to Division 2. And that was it. Look at the celebration. Look what it meant to a young beast. But yeah, I mean, listen, lads, the gameplay was very different before. I don't care what anybody says. I like it now. I will say that I do like it now, but I think that they need to just go back to that non-automated defending, you know? Exactly, Laza. We had De Gea. But did you see that team I got up with? We had Timber in goals, or Timber right back. We had Munayin on the left, Corona on the right, Romario up front. But we had like such an average team. Such an average team. So yeah. Yeah, I have Nakata as well. I have all these players still here in my squad. Look, these are all my original players that I had. These are all my originals that got me up. Corona, Munayin, Timber, Donnarumma, De Gea was there as well. And then I bought, I think, Goretzka. I have Kovacic playing, Martinez. These were all my players until we got Neymar. Yeah, these are all the players. Like the first 50 players you have here until the club packs came out. And like this club pack of Ansu Fati came out, I think, like the first month. And he was insane. But back then it was different, man. Even if you see how I was training the players back then, like it was kind of different to how you were training them compared to now. Like Marquinhos, there was no real emphasis on his defensive stats. It was mostly his speed and acceleration to get that up. Nowadays, Dembele was an absolute demon as well. But the balance wasn't as important as it is now. So these are all my original cards here that you see here. Alaba, what an absolute beast. So, yeah, man, look, the game has changed, but I do still think that it's fun. But I do think that they need to look at the defensive assistance and stuff like that. That's probably my biggest thing. Connection, like lag, all of that, right? That is dependent as well on the users that you're playing against, right? So I can understand that there is going to be certain situations where you do have the pressure and the frustration on a match if you need to get up. But I also find that if you are playing for the win the whole time, the game can get to you. You know what I mean? Lucas, yeah, man, this was the most enjoyable. I loved it, man. I loved it. It was very manual. The defending was very manual. Like, even when you were playing games, right? If you were playing games before with it, you could actually win a lot of games by just space, like ripping people on space. So we will complete these events as well. We have 1, 2, 3 more to do. That will get us to 50, and then we can complete the rest of them. So we will probably do that off stream. That's a very easy one, lads. If you just go into the tour event here, you can use the players and go from there. It's a starter cup. So if you've already played it, it doesn't really matter. Just score using Italian players. Yeah, and there was so much movement that you could do. Like the tactics weren't a huge deal when you were playing that like original challenge of divisions before, in my opinion. Oxy, welcome in, bro. All right, lads, before I go, because I'm going to wind down now. Before I go, is there any training guides that you want to do? Lucas, would you imagine, would you believe I got to Division 1 out wide, my first ever go of trying, using out wide tactics and the most non-meta playstyle ever. It was so hard, but it was so rewarding. No crosses, it was all ripping people on the wings, dragging space out. There was no like interception friendly stuff. There was nothing really going on that you couldn't rip people apart into shreds, you know. Compared to this, when you see now, right? Watch the position, when I get the ball here, watch the positioning of his players, right? Like straight away before I track there, okay? Before I start there, I'm actually controlling Tomiyasu here. Now, obviously, I want my defenders to defend for me a little bit and make runs when they're attacking. But until I switch here, right? I switch to Van Dijk. The rest of my players are in normal positions, right? But watch the amount of assistance that he's going to get here and watch the amount of pressure that comes off him because he doesn't need to mind the space, right? He's chasing me with Griezmann. I turn him. He should switch there. He stays controlling different players there and then he gets turned. That's fine, right? His AI comes over and blocks the ball. So I actually rip Rudiger. I rip him here with Marquinhos and Guti and then I rip him here, which is literally just all you're doing here, if people don't know, is double tapping the sprint button before you collect the ball while holding R1. Watch. See? You burst away. But his AI here is with Kimmich is who wins the ball. I've Rudiger ripped, but he's already back covering. So from here is my bigger issue. Watch me try to get the switch. He's no idea what's going on here. He's inside with Cancelo attempting to win the ball inside. Watch his AI. I'd say he doesn't even know his AI is doing it for him. And he eventually switches and wins the ball, which is GG's good defending, good manual defending. So, yeah. I mean, look. If you guys want to see any training guides, let me know. I've already done Ambersini, as far as I know. I already have done Ambersini, man. Is he not up on the YouTube, no? I think I have, but I can. I can do that. That's no problemo. Let me get up. I'll do maybe like 3 or 4 training guides here. Because they've changed kind of the gameplay now as well. As I said, if you missed it earlier, there is a couple of new legends coming, or new epics that they've added. Such as the ones that you see here. The epic players. So Rijkaard, Hullet. They added Torres today, Cafu, Kaká, Van Basten, Chicharito, Javier Hernandez, Maicon. There's a couple that they've added here. But Ambersini is the free legend you're talking about. So let's have a look at Ambersini because he's an absolute beast of a player, right? 31 levels to go. He is a demon, lads, if you play him in a specific way. And he's actually a really interesting player to train up defensively because he hits everything perfect. With the 88, if you have that 88. Obviously, aggression doesn't get it, but the defensive awareness, it gets it. But I think on my build, I went nearly all out with him to get the aggression to 90. Because you don't really need dexterity more than 75 for a deep sitting anchorman. And you also don't need anything more than 90 stamina if you're going to be chasing down the ball. Passing is more than enough at that. Aerial strength, I would probably pop on 4 to that and then 3 into jump to get the 90 jump. So 90 stamina, 90 jump, 90 defensive awareness and aggression, 96 engagement and 86 tackling with 75 acceleration, 83 header. As a deep sitting anchorman with deep line on him, absolutely unbelievable. Lucas, exactly. Yeah. We did the Ambersini one. Oh, lads, I need to change. Yeah, it was easier to rip people. It was easier to rip people. It was more space, I think, Lucas, than anything. That if you could catch somebody out of space and not set defensively, they weren't able to get much assistance off the defenders, the AI. So if you slid in or you were ripped apart, you had that extra second to attack rather than the AI positioning themselves more aggressively like they do now. So out wide, even though it wasn't meta, like quick counter was super meta back then, I remember. Everyone was playing 4-3-3. Literally every single team you'd come up against would be 4-3-3. Like it was so good that you could rip people with space. And then obviously that translated to quick counter as well. CR7, I would definitely change to long ball counter if you could. Donadoni, I've already done Donadoni as well, but we can do a good one. I got him as my free player. You're saying he's all right. Terra, yeah, I mean, look at the stats there for Ambersini. He's very, very good. Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want to do with your training, man. I mean, if you don't need that high defensive stats, Like, you can literally cap it at the 88 defensive awareness at 14, and then you can pop up and get 78 acceleration and, you know, maybe one more onto his dribbling, 3 more onto his dribbling, or 1 more onto his passing, and 1 more jump. Depends how you want to train him. So it was no, but quick counter, Lucas, as well back then. Like, you could counter quick counter if you were able to rip people from space. Because if you could stop the press and out-press somebody playing quick counter, you were able to, like, hold the ball out possession. I played 5 at the back sometime without wide, where I would literally go a goal ahead, go back to a sub-tactic with 5 at the back, and then basically be able to control the play so that somebody would go super aggressive on me, but then I'd make runs and touching goals with my centre-back. So... lads, like, I don't think that the game is gonna, like, listen, right? I'll be honest, right? This guy here, right, is not going to be a good goalkeeper. I've already trained him up on Mother Profile. I'm not going to bother training him up on this one. I can switch and show you, like, how he's going to be trained, but to be honest with you, he's not a good goalkeeper, man. He's too small, like, he's just not a good goalkeeper. He has long throw and low punt, unwavering form. Everything on the surface looks fine. But you saw the disasters that he made. You saw the disasters that he made for me. So, I mean, I don't know what to say to you, lads. I honestly don't, man. He's not going to be a good player. I don't think he's a good player anyway, in my personal opinion. Like, he's just, like, some of the stats, right? Like, when I always see people talk about players, right? And what they're saying is inaccurate. It's either because they haven't played with similar players, they don't know how to play with the player, or they're totally transfixed on stats and numbers and overall ratings. You know, they're not fixed on the intangibles and how he plays. And this guy is not it, man. He's just not it. Trust me on that. And I'm not being bad. I'm not saying that he won't do it for you sometimes. But for me personally, I don't think he's a good enough player. And like, it's the same with this, right? If you take a look at any of the players that they've added today, right? So what players have they added today that are kind of like worth going for, right? I would say that the 3 special players that they have here, and we'll do a build on these at the moment in a sec. Like Lewandowski, right? If you're talking about, I'm just looking at him here on the database, and we'll switch over in a second. But like, if you're looking at Lewandowski here, right? And you're looking at somebody that's going to be a game-changing Lewandowski. Like, I genuinely don't think he is. I just really don't think that he is. And the reason being is because there are better players out there than him that can do the same type of job for you. Now, Araujo is a very interesting one. We'll have a look at him in a second. I'm just seeing if these ratings are right before I do them. I'm just emailing one of the lads here and asking him. Rudiger is an 84 center back as well as a destroyer. Like, he, to me, is pretty decent as well, but it depends how you're going to train him. Because if you are looking at him in a different way, right, then you're not going to be, like, as a destroyer and just as a simple destroyer, he's going to be somebody that you definitely will want if you haven't got him already. But if you already have a different version of him, like, he's going to be fine. You do need to throw a blocker on him as well. That's one thing I would say. You know, definitely need to throw a blocker on him. But it depends how you train him up. And a lot of the people here that don't know how to train up players, they do focus a little bit too much on what the stats look like, rather than like, oh, how does he actually play on the pitch? Like, it's the same with Rodrigo. He's got 29 levels to go. Rudiger's got 21. Araujo's got 29. So you do have to kind of pick your poison as to what players that you're going to be training up, and especially if you've got trainer points that don't really work for you. Sorry, lads, I'm looking at a different screen because I'm trying to email the eFootball DB guys to see if these are up. Let me just, one sec. I need to check Jimenez. I'm trying to check some of them out for him to tell him which ones aren't up. Well, blocker is more about the AI. See, that's the thing. It's not about actually blocking shots yourself manually, because that's just a one button press and anyone can do that. Literally anyone can do that. That's not the problem at all. It's more so about what, because you're not controlling the players. Like, that's basically it. You're not controlling all of the players at once. So if you are going to be doing that, then it just makes sense that you aren't going to be chasing back with less than one player. You can switch, yeah, you can sure switch, but I don't think they're going to be ever switching with more than one player at a time, because most people that are really good at the game are going to be able to switch on the fly without having to pay too much attention to what's going on, if that makes sense. Like, I think if you're going to be adding players like Araujo and Lewandowski, like any of these players are going to be an upgrade on what you're probably expecting. But then you have the likes of this guy. Like, this guy is a very average player, like, in fairness. Like, look at his stats there. Like, he's a very average player. If you spin him in your pursuit for one of the big boys, you're probably going to be a bit annoyed, you know? So that's just something that, like, is going to be always going to be in it with the boxes. I would like to see GP. I would like to see GP be able to be bought. Exactly, Pestiles, they don't. For Ochoa Laza, we will. I'm just seeing if this is updated here before I go over to it, because I want to do a build on Kubo as well, and I'm just emailing the players and their correct stats before they train them up. They said it'll only take a minute or two to train them up, so bear with me 2 seconds. I'm emailing them a list of the players that aren't updated yet. So you've got Kubo as 41. You've got Garcia is down wrong. He is level 29. David Garcia. Okay. I think that's it. 29. And Ledesma. And like, do you like that they're releasing all these cards, lads? Do you actually like that they're releasing these cards, that there's so many of these cards here on it? Or would you like just like 5 million GP and you get a guaranteed legend? You know, because there's a lot of terrible picks in this pack, like, and it's the same with the nominating contract here as well. Like, you've got a lot of the players that are just not really going to do it for you, like the La Liga one, Liga BBVA ones. They're all set. You don't need to train them up. You know, but are you going to really, like, I have 2 5-stars here. Am I going to kind of not waste, but am I going to use one of these 5-stars on this? Potentially, I'm probably not going to bother. Realistically, I'm not going to bother. Okay, I emailed that off there now, so I'll just give them a minute and check. I think they said that the Showtime players are right, so I'll just double check them and see if they are, and we can do a bit of a review on them. So if we are taking a look at the training guide, and I will add all of these to the channel as well. Let me go back out of that 1 sec, lads. So like Lewandowski, he goes to what? 25 levels, is it? Yeah. Starts off at an 85. Let me switch screens. Okay. So Lewandowski, right? Like, he's a very good example of a player that is going to... What happened there? He's a very good example of a player that you're not going to want to really spin for, in my opinion, unless you want a top-class striker. You actually don't need to train up anything on him shooting-wise, or passing-wise, or dribbling-wise, apart from, I would say, ball control to 80. The rest then is going to be maxing out his offensive awareness to make those killer runs, his balance because he's tall, a little bit of his speed, and then the aerial strength to get that up as well. And once you kind of get a build to that, then you can decide whether you want to pop 2 onto shooting. You can pop a few more into dribbling because you've got a few more to go. But I would definitely be all about the dexterity there. That's where I would go with it. Yeah, people have spent a lot of coins, man. But I definitely think if it was a case that you could go in and you could say, right, I can decide to open this pack with like coins and do the 900 pack, or else I can put in and guarantee myself that I'm going to get a player over 85. They used to do that before, you know, so they used to do that before. So Araujo is an interesting one as well, right? Because let me see if you're training him. 29 levels to go. So, like, he's got some brilliant stats here, right? He's got some brilliant stats. And also on top of that as well, he's got really good stats from starting off. Lower body, 73 into that. I would probably pop another maybe into acceleration to get the balance up slightly and also get his acceleration up. Aerial strength, he actually goes to 88 very easily with that. And you can still go to 90 with the header if you want to go that, or else you could go that if you wanted to there and have 2 extra points there. If you wanted to have the header at 89 to jump at 90, he does have heading, interception, area superiority, and blocker. So he has everything you could possibly want, as well as acrobatic clear, which is huge for a centre back this tall, 188. And then on top of that, you can pop everything else into defending, which is going to give you a 90 across the boards for all of those. Now, I would probably give him one more on that to get the header up to 90, to jump up to 90, and the rest of his defensive stats up to 90. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. And also on top of that as well, you could probably save 3 there and pop 1 more into defense. So I would say that the best build for him is probably 6 into dexterity, 8 into aerial, 14 into defending, and 4 into goalkeeper 1. And even at that, if you didn't want to put all of them into goalkeeper 1, you could pop 1 more into speed and stamina. Araujo is built like a brick. Yeah, he's a beast, man. He's a beast. I mean, like, it doesn't take a genius to look at his stats and know that he's going to be an absolute beast. Destroyer play style, check. Heading, interception, blocker, area superiority, sliding tackle, and acrobatic clearance as his skills. Check. Unwavering form, check. Defensive stats all in the 90s, check. Acceleration over 75, which is my personal choice for acceleration stats for my CB destroyers. Header over 90, jump over 90, and physical contact 87. That is an absolutely insane card. Unbelievable card. So I would say that he's probably one of the best ever that they've released. But it depends how he handles. And then last but not least in these ones, we have Kubo, who we'll have a look at here. Kubo goes to a whopping 41 points, right? Good base stats. I would say very good base stats here. Low pass. Don't really need that depending on how you're playing him. I would actually probably play him as an SS. Apart from his passing being quite poor, he has everything else, or else I would use him as an outright winger, right? If you use him as an outright winger, I would go dribbling into the 90s. Once he hits 88 on that, dexterity is going to be the same once he hits 88 in that. I would also go maybe 80 on the speed and the stamina if you wanted to go that. And then the rest I'd probably pop onto shooting, go 80 on the shooting, and then drop in the rest if you wanted a speed freak demon. There was a player of the week version of the centre forward version of him that was really good because he was a deep line forward. This version of him was really, really good as well. 92 dribbling, 89 acceleration, 92 balance, right? But I'll give you a little hint as to where Konami are putting the skills of the players now, right? If you take a look at some of the upcoming players, right? So if we were to take a look at Van Dijk, right? This is a new upcoming Van Dijk that's not out yet, okay? This is the standard card that was there before, okay? So when the standard version of Van Dijk released, you can see the difference in the aggression. You also have this guy here, which is the aggression as well. So this new version of Van Dijk is going to have upgraded aggression. Why do you think that is? Because of the way the game plays at the moment. He's also going to have -1 speed. On the standard card, you're going to have a little bit more speed there. And then everything across the board. So the last version of him that they released would have been like, you know, the big time of Van Dijk was his big time Van Dijk here. So you can see that the Showtime Van Dijk only had 17 levels to go, but he had -4 aggression. So any of the cards that you're seeing here of Van Dijk have got aggression being the highest number around 75. This new version of Van Dijk is going to be 79 aggression. So the highest card that he's gone, say he goes 17 or 16 or whatever it is. Say he goes 16 and you train up the defense. You're going to be able to get all them into the 90s now. Whereas on his standard card, if you train him up fully, you would only get the aggression to 89. So if you see the way that Konami are bringing out new players, how they're training them, that can kind of tell you a lot as to how you should train them yourself. That's just a little tip. Now, obviously, there's more factors to it, and there's other stuff that I won't go into here because it'll take too long. But you can see the players that they're adding are going to go that route. It's kind of similar to, like, say, Torres, right? This Torres here that they have released, compared to his older Torres versions, this guy, the carryover had 75 acceleration, but then every other version of Torres that they brought out, apart from this new one today, look what's different. -5 acceleration, -7 speed. So now with the new version of Torres that are coming out to deal with the gameplay and to bring him in line with the current gameplay, it's the fastest version of Torres that they have released today. You know, you can see there, -65 balance, 72 acceleration. The new version is 70 balance, 75 acceleration. This other version had really good balance, but -5 speed. -5 acceleration and -7 speed. This version of him had -11 acceleration, but he had loads of, he'll have loads of levels to go because it was an older version of Torres. So, yeah, it's all about how you use the players as well. That's probably the main thing. But lads, I'm going to end the stream there. We are finished. We're ready to go for the evening. So there is probably a lot of, I'm just reading the comments. Bastoni is pretty decent as well. It depends on what type of players that you like to use. That's what it really comes down to. Personal choice, personal preference, and go from there. We're going to spin our free. This is all our free spins here. GG's. Hopefully we get someone. Imagine. No, we don't. We won't. But we have a couple of free ones to train as well. Who's that? Marcus Llorente. No, it's your man Saul. Okay. Saul Goodman. I don't think we've any more frees there, but we will have the free nominating contract as well from the Match Pass. This is on our main profile anyway, so I'm not going to really train up Ochoa, but I will probably complete the objectives. The objectives, lads, if you are wondering what one to use to unlock, go into the objectives, click on whatever you want, and it'll bring you straight to the challenge, and use that challenge. So for this one, I can actually do the challenge event here. I can go in and I can score 1 goal, and I'm going to clear that objective and then go on and go on. So I have Isaac, yeah. I have Isaac. Abhishek, welcome in, bro. Yeah, it'll be going up live after this. Laza, thanks for the games. Lucas, thanks for the games as well. El Presidente, El Anaconda, Lucas, and Laza as a club legend. GG's lads in the chat as well. If you click on that, John, that'll tell you which ones to do. I have tried Isaac. Yeah, I have tried Isaac. He's pretty decent. I have him on my road to glory. He's average. He's average. But yeah, basically that's the best way of checking out the ones to do. So we will be back streaming tomorrow, lads. And let me know what you would like on my video later, whether you want to stream for tomorrow that's going to be all co-op, or whether you want divisions, or you want a bit of a mix as we do. I will have about 2 videos up later, or 3 videos up later with training guides. And then we will have some more gameplay tomorrow. So that is it from me. The stream is now ending. Thanks for everybody that subscribed. Thanks for everybody for chilling with me, and have a good one. And we will see each other tomorrow, boys. Peace. Head on over to the Discord if you guys want to arrange. It's pinned at the top. If you want to arrange. GG's Techers, thanks for joining. Edit nice. Bye, boys. Head on over to the Discord if you want to get some co-op. I'll probably be playing some co-op later on the Discord. I won't be streaming, but I'll just be chilling. So if you want to come in and get some, come get it. All right, lads. Peace.